A list of the topics, themes, and subject matter featured in this episode has been included in the video description below. We open on a shot of a makeshift living room. You see around you old furniture, clearly sewn back together. There's nice rugs on the floor. It's got a bit of a feng shui aspect to it. You see in the corner there is a old clock that does not work, but it sits there. The little cuckoo bird outside of it looks like it has been intricately painted. Ada sits down in her rocking chair, looking at you all, motioning you towards the couches that are in this space. You can stand if you like, but there is warm lighting with a little bit of electricity that exists here in Magnolia that illuminates the room. It has a faint smell of mildew just from old pieces brought in, and just you can definitely catch that scent off of some of the furniture here. But beyond that, the room itself is warm, and the air in here is a little tense right now. As Ada looks at you all and says, "So, what did you find in beyond the items we sent you for? And I feel like there's something more that needs to be said. So here's the time to say it."
You know about them robots? Them robot people? Cause that's what we found, like a robot guy.
Oh, that cat again. Sorry. Shoo. Sorry, lots of stray cats here. I am familiar with synths, yes.
Yeah, well, there was synth there, and they were not very friendly.
What did it look like? Did it look like you and I, or something?
I mean, not kinda. It kinda had like I guess you could say skin. Yeah, I mean, it kinda looked like skin, but it had like glowing eyeballs, so I don't know if that's a normal thing on the wasteland, but
And
I
that
would
was the
say
one
generally
upstairs.
no.
There were
That
more?
was the one upstairs.
You went to where?
I had suspicions of possible synths in the area, and not there at the medical facility, but she would pause for a moment, and you would see her reach towards something in her jacket. Nothing, it's not like a weapon or anything, but she just like places her hand on where a pocket would be, essentially on her jacket that she's wearing, and she says, "There was about a year and a half ago an individual that looked much like you and I that found themselves here in Magnolia. They were lost, confused, unsure of who they were. But after some time, we took them in and learned their name was Chamberlain. And they were kind, they were helpful, they were charming in a lot of ways. And they were a contributing member of the society. We had no idea until an incident occurred. It was during last year's Magnolia championship baseball game. He took a line drive to the back of the head, and after that, something changed about him. We thought it might have just been a head injury from the hit, but he kept saying, "I'm not supposed to be here. I was made without." Forget what he said. And she looks down for a moment, thinking on that moment. He said that he was made without. He did not have a choice in his creation. And we found that to be a bit strange. But after that, he became a little recluse, not spending any time with the rest of us here in the community. And we ended up finding him one morning, no longer with us. And she would pull out a letter, and she would flip it open and read it. And it says, "Ada, I am writing you this letter to let you know that I have to leave this place. Your hospitality and kindness has been most welcomed. But I am afraid of what I feel and urged to harm the people here. There is something within me, my mind in the back of my head that tells me I must. I can't say it without feeling like a monster. Please know that I will always remember the compassion you and the people of this community has shown me. If I figure this out, find a way to make it stop, perhaps someday I will return. With love, Chamberlain." We found this with him, but I don't think, based on where the wound was, I think someone else hurt him, took him from us, you could say. I'm sorry, I don't mean to share this story, but I think it's important to explain that while these synths, these people I consider, are still people at the end of the day. And I think they deserve an opportunity to exist.
We brought back the one who was making them. She's in the jails if you want to go talk to her. Left her with Colton. We had to
Very much like
dispatch of a couple of them.
Are they... I understand.
She informed us she was making them to help people who had lost a loved one. They were copies.
Replacements.
They were already dead.
I'm sorry that you all had to experience that. I'm sorry you were put in that kind of danger, that position. Please. And she would reach over and she would grab a stim pack, another Rad-X, and she would present it to you all. I know it's not much, but please take these as a thank you.
Thanks.
Hawke might shift towards Phil because I believe Phil's the one who has all the stim packs and stuff we got from the clinic.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I'll take that right off your hands. We were expecting to find more there, but we only found the number that we've shown you. So I will gladly take this stim pack and Rad-X right away. The whole synth thing, nasty business, but you didn't know anything really about that bunker at all, like, cause that's what really scared me, cause I saw that and yeah, I'm gonna be having nightmares for a little bit, so I was wondering, did you know?
No, Phil, I didn't know.
Are you sure?
Yes,
You promise?
I promise you. I promise you.
Phil kind of looks around to the group.
I want to insight
I
check.
don't know, guys. She promised, so I think it's case closed.
I'll let you do a vibe check on
Yeah,
it.
I also want to do a vibe
Yeah,
check.
I'll let you do a vibe check. So I'll say perception plus survival.
Okay.
And
Cool.
it's a difficulty of I'm gonna say just one. Difficulty of
Just
one.
3.
Okay, I've got a tag skill and survival. Ooh,
I do as well.
I forgot how to do math for a second. Give me a sec. Yes, okay. 5 plus 3 is 8, right? I'm not crazy.
Could
Okay,
be.
cool.
Yes,
Don't
5
say
plus
that.
3 is
Don't
8.
say
Yeah,
that.
you're good.
Okay, I have 2
Possible.
successes. I have 2 successes.
You have 2 successes?
I have one.
Okay.
I have an 8 and a 16, so that's 1 success.
Okay, perfect. She is telling the truth.
Okay.
She seems very somber, and you can definitely see there's keeping people safe and like bringing people in and taking care of people and giving them an opportunity to have a chance at something better than being in the wastelands. You can tell that she is being truthful, but she is distraught from what you all experienced and then hearing that there was more people and that they're gone. You can see there's a sadness.
What was the vault number that the baseball team was wearing? Was
89?
81.
81.
and then was that the
It was the same.
Okay,
number.
that's what I thought. That's what I
Mhm.
thought. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Addo, you should know that these people that she was recreating, they were going to be brought back to Vault 81.
What? They were going to be brought back to a vault?
That's what she...
Said it was an experiment.
Replacing them.
And if
What is...
if the one that you said lived here was experiencing thoughts of violence, she even said that sicking those fake people, real people, whatever you want to call them, on us would not go over very well either.
They just need to be shown compassion. It's like a child. They need to be nurtured.
Look, I get all that, but the lady who's making them is pretty evil. So do me a favor and don't try to rehabilitate this one, all right?
Yeah, how does your, like, punishment thing, how do you guys do that around here? Is it like a jail sentence, or is it like death, or slap on the wrist?
Typically, we try to rehabilitate. But
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would just keep him there. To be honest, I'm against killing. I don't think that's ever quite the answer. But maybe just keep him in the jail cell.
If you can, I mean, she's pretty smart. See if you can get her to. I don't know. I mean, don't let her out, but see if you can get her to contribute some way. Design some things for you or something.
Yeah, like make baseball gloves, make new bases. I don't know.
Where do y'all get those Vault 81 uniforms anyway? Considering what we know, I mean, I think you know.
They were brought back by, what's his name? Jimmy D found them.
Oh, don't even. Okay, we don't need to talk about Jimmy D. That's enough of that conversation. Next.
Of course he did.
Does Jimmy D live here with his partner? Is this like their home? Because I'm just saying, if we leave without telling him, he's got a place to stay, right?
I don't know a whole lot about Jimmy D's life.
Oh, you're better for it. Be thankful that you know.
Yeah, his wife or his lady friend, whatever you want to call him, she really scares me, and I prefer not having to see them on the way out. So I'm just
Sally
trying to
Sue?
figure out. Yeah.
Oh, she's very sweet. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think she's sweet in a different way that you haven't seen.
I guess everybody has different sides of them, so it's possible. I'm sorry if she did anything weird to you. I'll have a talk with her.
It wasn't necessarily like there wasn't one thing, like a thing, but I get a vibe that something could have happened, and I just want to move on. I want to get out and go to Old Town. So
of course.
Yeah.
Very well.
Look, hey, is there anything else we wanted to say, gang, or is that kind of like what we wanted to say?
I believe that was everything.
Are you all planning to stay here the evening and leave in the morning, or are you going to head out this evening from here?
I'd rather travel during the day, but that's just me. I don't know about you all.
Yeah, what's the time? Do you mind if I ask?
So you all left to go out because you had stayed overnight. You got there around like midday. You spent some time there, so it is like late evening.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like moving towards night.
Gotcha.
At this point. Yeah.
I mean, if it doesn't trouble you, I guess we could take some beds again. I just don't want to, put you guys out, and you guys don't have beds for people who should be sleeping in beds. So, if there's extra beds, I mean, we'll take them one more night.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to stay. You've done our community here in Magnolia a great service. You are more than welcome. You can stay as long as you need. Oh,
Alright,
and if you are heading north, I assume you all have things you're hoping to accomplish things you might need, there is a place. It's called the Hub. It's located at the intersection of Route 27 and 17. It's a trading outpost, essentially, but a lot of traffic in this area goes there. There might be information that could be useful to about your father, about people you're looking for there. And I have a couple contacts that I can provide you and put in the good word.
And that's on the
If you-
way to
It
O-Town?
is, yes.
Yeah,
That sounds
Okay,
great.
yeah, that
we'll
sounds
take
good.
those names, sure.
Thank you.
The first is Old Dante. That's what he goes by.
Oh, Dante.
He's been around for a long time.
Well, how
Not
old
his
is it?
birth name, that's just a name.
Old Dante is probably 200 years old.
Excuse
And
me?
you said what? 200? What are they, a turtle?
No, they were.
Yeah, go on.
How can you? How can you?
think you can. Oh my god.
A turtle. Just can't.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
Okay.
Jesus.
The radiation impacted him in a way that has prolonged his life.
So it's kind of like a superpower? Like from one of them comic books?
If you want to call it that.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I would like to call it that. Superpower.
Hmm. And then she would say, and then the other, she owns old Dante owns a little tavern in the hub called Wrong Turn. And then the general store, it's got a bunch of things that might be helpful for you all, weapons and stuff. It's owned by Shonda.
There's a lot of names. Shonda, Wrong Turn Tavern, Old Dante. How do you spell Shonda? Do you know, or you just get the name?
Nope.
You
It's
just guess.
SHAWNDA.
WNDA. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna spell it the way I spell it. But thanks.
Whatever's easiest for you, Phil.
Yep. Oh, I guess I'll break this out now since I got you here, Ada. I don't know if we'll see you tomorrow, but I got us a little something. If you guys want to go ahead and take a peek.
Phil will start to unravel this like little bag that he received from Ada.
I put in a little commission before I left. I thought it'd be good for group morale, and
Phil will hold up these little vault suits.
I got us all baseball jerseys, so they got our names on the back. Ruthie, this is yours.
And he'll hand it out.
Reed, this is yours. I was gonna think about doing numbers, but it's vault 81, so you know it's already got a number. Ethan, this is yours. I can help put it on if you'd like.
Oh,
Wow, buddy.
sure.
Yeah, just to put your arm through, yeah.
Oh
Kinda-
my god.
Reed or Phil tries to put it on as best as he can. He doesn't really know. I think it kind of probably just sits almost on top, and maybe some of the.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we could try to get a bigger size too if we need, but
It's a perfect fit, I think.
thanks, yeah. I just thought, it'd be good to have, be cool.
Thank you, Phil.
If we ever come back and we need to play, we got jerseys to play, so
Wow.
official.
Phil, this is great, buddy. I'll put it, I'll keep it with me.
Yeah.
Is it? It's like a
Yeah, if it's hot, you can switch out too. We got our
Yeah,
vault
you know.
suits. Now you got 2. You got an extra pair.
Extra pair.
You ain't got that in the vault.
It's like a full blown jumpsuit, right? Like it's not like it's a jumpsuit.
They came out good for a quick bit of work.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you again. This is really great. I didn't expect him to honestly come back so fast, so
Oh, well, when people do good things for us, we try to make sure we're taking care of them.
Look at that, Slugger. You got a jumpsuit and a pit boy. Regular old vault dweller there, huh?
Don't. No, let's not.
I think we're missing Slugger. I don't know where they
That's what I
went.
Oh, I think Ruthie stepped outside for a moment. Maybe, and you would see, you would have seen the two of them kind of step outside for a moment as these are handed out. But yeah, you pass out these items. We saw Ruthie kind of step out for a moment after receiving their jersey, their vault baseball jersey, and Ada would get up and she would head on out to go have a conversation. She's like, "Excuse me, someone needs to be chatted with."
Okay, yeah. Okay, see ya. I guess I'll go find my room or something.
Same place as last night, Phil.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good. See ya. You mind if I? No, actually, never mind. See ya.
And Phil kind of stays in the room for a second to kind of just not snoop, but kind of snoop. just kind of like, I'm not looking through things, but I'm looking at things. I'm kind of looking around, just kind of seeing like does she got anything in here that looks kind of cool? Any guns hanging up on the wall?
Oh.
No, just like what's the vibe of the room? What's it look like?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna make you roll for it.
Okay.
There's no difficulty. This is more if you want to get some action points. This is a free like DC 0. This is a difficulty 0.
Oh, just roll. Should I? What kind of stat?
Perception plus survival.
Perception plus survival. Actually, what I'm gonna do here, I just found out this is something I can do with my luck points. I can use something called stacked deck, which is before any skill test. I can use luck instead of the default attribute. So I'm gonna do luck plus survival. I don't have anything in survival, so it's just gonna be 8.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 10 and a 9.
Oh,
rough.
That's rough.
Very rough.
So that's okay. It's not, you don't get any action points, but you do find a couple things in here that might be useful. You find some like common, like essentially some scrap items that might be able to be used to like enhance your weapons. You find a little workbench off to the side. Essentially how this works in this world essentially is there are essentially like common materials. There's uncommon materials and there's rare materials. So essentially that those are used then to like upgrade your weapons and things like that. So I'm going to say you find off in the corner on the workbench, because it looks like she was working on what looks like a scope for a pistol.
Ooh.
You find that sitting over on her workbench, along with enough to make another one. So it's up to you what you do with that, but it is.
Oh, okay. So there's a scope
there.
and there's enough materials to make another one.
Yes.
Yeah, let's make 2 scopes. Make the 1 scope. So I have the other ones already made, and
You're gonna steal it?
Well, I forgot this is stealing.
That's the thing.
Is Phil making a choice right now?
I'll use the leftover scrap to make a new one, and I'll leave the one that she was working on. Phil doesn't want to necessarily steal from the person, but some leftover supplies here. It looks like they weren't gonna make another one, so I might as well. I'll make one. Not like I'm making it. I'm not. This is mine now.
Okay.
If I make it, it's mine. The materials are there.
Okay.
It's her fault that
I'll
she
just
left
say
them laying
that
around.
we found some materials, and
It's true. You just used the workbench. That's all you did.
they've got food. They've got food. I'm not being evil. This is not a bad thing, right? Phil
And
still going through his head, trying to make it make sense.
She did say that, like, we did her a huge service and we did a lot of good things for her.
Yeah.
So,
That is true.
So yeah, what's one scope?
Right.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna swipe that. All right, so just mark
Yeah.
that in your inventory.
Cool.
I've recorded it, but yes. So stealing
I
from
think-
Ada, scrap to make scope.
What do you mean stealing and borrowing? Borrowing
We'll give
from
it back.
Ada.
Maybe.
As
Yeah,
Phil,
If we ever come back.
as
Phil
Phil
will kind
takes
of just
that,
like drop 5 bottle caps onto the desk, like.
as
Like,
Phil
maybe
takes
that'll-
I'll kind of go over to Phil and be like, "But if you need some help installing that later, you let me know, all right?"
Oh yeah, no, this is for you.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, I
thanks,
don't
man.
really use my gun like that, so I was gonna just make one for you if you want it.
Oh, thanks, man. All right.
Yeah.
Phil hands it over to you.
Listen, I don't want there to be any like weird feelings towards us or anything. I hope that you still see me as me, and just so you know, I don't think any differently of you. You're still Reed. I think
Of course.
I just don't want anything to be awkward between us.
Yeah, no, I don't want that either. I just think, yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Phil kind of pat you on the other shoulder.
I don't really know what we want to do for the rest of the day, but I think I might just head back to my room. I'll see you there.
Yeah, sure. Maybe we can try to figure out something to eat all together, and then.
Yeah. Just let everyone know I'll be just hanging about. So, but let me know if you install that scope. Let me know how it is, and see you in like a few.
Yeah, sure. And maybe tonight, if you wouldn't mind me looking at that weird future gun you found.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna use that either. So, I mean, if you want
You're
it right
not?
now, I can just hand it over. It's got like an awkward weight to my belt, so I don't really like when I walk. It feels different. I can't.
You said you're not
I
going to
can't
use
keep
it.
at my pace that I normally like to.
You're not
My
going to use it.
stride. What?
You're not going to use it.
Nah.
Well, buddy, I mean, if you don't mind, I would love to take that off your hands.
Yeah.
Phil will also hand over the weird future gun, and I'll also hand you the 28 bullets that
Wow.
came with
All
it.
right.
Yeah, I don't know how to load
Jeez.
it or anything. It didn't come with a manual, so.
I'll try to figure it out. Man, geez, it's
Yeah.
like Christmas over here. Thanks, Phil.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go try to. I don't know. I guess I'll just go to the room. Maybe I'll see if there's anyone on the way I can talk to. Hopefully not Jimmy D or Sally Sue. But I don't know. We'll see.
All right, so you head out of Ada's house after acquiring some materials, handing off the gun to the future gun to
future gun.
read the future gun to read. As you step outside, you see standing on the porch there is Ruthie and Sputnik. As you make your way out, passing by.
Hey, what's up, puppy? Hey, Ruthie too. Sorry, I didn't say hi to you. I just saw the dog first, and I jumped up.
I would have probably done the same thing.
Yep. Listen
He's a
up.
lot better of a conversationalist than I am, so
Can he speak?
it was a joke, Phil.
Okay, well, I don't
I'm
know
not-
all the things. It's a radiation affects things differently. That's what I've been hearing. So I thought maybe it's just talking dog.
Sputnik, speak.
See, you said
about it.
speak, and I thought for sure they were about to actually speak right there. I thought you tricked me again.
No. No, that's about the extent. But he's a really good listener. Like a really good listener.
Okay, well that's gotta count for something, yeah. I mean, it seems like he's acknowledging, so can he understand, or... Sputnik, can you understand me?
They tilt their head and just start, just panting. Looking up at you.
I mean, he has his moments.
Yeah, let's say a maybe. I'll take a maybe. Well, listen, I just told Reed I'm gonna go back to the house. I don't know how you'd say it. The motel. I'm going back to my room. So, if we want to decide what to eat or if we're just gonna go to sleep, that's where I'll be. So,
don't drown.
Why would I drown?
No, it's like it's a joke, like, because you're going somewhere. So it's like, I will catch up with you later, Phil.
Yeah, okay.
Phil starts to walk away and kind of mutters to himself.
Don't drown. That was weird.
Phil kind of looks back to you and he's like,
crazy.
Incredible. Awesome. What's everybody else up to as you all come out from inside? Ada's, anything you want to do here in Magnolia? Just kind of get some rest after the day of craziness?
Is it just Reed and I left inside? Or did we all leave together?
I kind of imagine we all walked out, but if you want to stay inside and have a conversation, it's,
I'd love to have a very brief chat with you.
Sure.
oh.
Sure.
Reed's in trouble.
Oh no.
It's very, because since we are staying the night, I think he's gonna turn to you and, where are you planning to sleep tonight, Reed?
I don't know. I hadn't really kind of considered it. Do you have a preference?
I do not have a preference, but I do believe Phil does.
Oh, what do you mean? You think? Oh,
you see
think
the
he
eyes
wants-
blink, and then zoom in a little bit. Well, he did request you the previous night that you decide to stay with Ruthie.
Oh,
I took your place, but I do not believe I am the same type of company.
Okay. I understand. Yeah, sure. I'll stay with Phil tonight. Sure.
Wonderful. You know him well, yes?
My whole life.
Good. You are good friends.
Yeah.
Friends are rare out here.
I could see why. I see what this place does to you. I mean,
I would only like to request that you keep each other for as long as you can.
Well, I hope to never lose him, but I mean, like I said,
Hope is a rare thing out here too.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I've only been out here for 3 days, and I've made a couple friends, and you guys have given me a lot of hope. So,
Thank you, Reed. I don't believe I give people hope. So that is nice to hear.
I'll believe it. You all right?
Zzz. What do you mean?
I just, I mean, it was a hard day for everybody. I just,
Yes.
just want to know how you're doing.
I will be all right. I have lived through worse.
Yeah, well, would be and are two different things, so it's a no then?
right now is a no.
Yeah.
Tomorrow will be a yes.
We can hope, right?
We can hope. I'm going to go on a walk, but I will return to... Does the place we have been sleeping in have a name?
It's basically just like a they just call it the cot house.
The cot
That's
house?
a-
I will
yeah.
return to the cot house tonight to rest.
All right. Yeah, I'll see you there. I think as you turn to go and walk out the door, you make it like pretty much to the door, and then I go, Hawke,
Yes, Reed.
I want to be honest with you. This isn't feeling any better. And I point to my shoulder.
Would you like me to have another look at it?
Maybe. It still feels like shit, if I'm being honest.
Have you ever been hurt before in that manner?
Shot? No. But I've been hurt before, yeah.
Bullet wounds will hurt. Energy blasts will hurt worse. I will take another look at it, but it might just be your body needing to, unfortunately, get used to it.
Yeah, I just, with the stim packs and stuff I've seen, I mean, you guys said Phil was shot. He seems to be doing alright. I don't know.
I will take another look at it, Reed. Tonight.
Thanks.
Of course. Until then, just, try to relax. Play that game you're always talking about.
I've beaten it about, let's see, maybe 20 times now. I mean, I made it myself, so I know all the shortcuts. So.
Aim for a 21st, then.
Yeah, I guess so.
Was that all?
Yeah, I think so.
Wonderful. See you later. And
See
they
you
will
soon.
turn and right out the door. They are heading for the school.
Ooh, okay. Okay, cool.
And I think as Reed walks out, he's just looking down at this new gun that he's got. And I think he walks outside, and as he's looking at it, he just kind of like looks up and makes eye contact with Ruthie real quick, and then just kind of goes back down to looking at it.
Does he stay there or does he walk away?
He's still standing there.
Mm-hmm.
I think after an awkward moment, I think she's like sitting on the porch, like her legs kind of like dangling a little bit off the porch, just throwing the ball back and forth with Sputnik. But after like an awkward silence, Ruthie will go, "How's your arm?"
Not great, if I'm being honest. I'm sure it'll get better. Hawke said they'd take another look at it tonight, so.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes a little bit, especially when it's something like that.
Yeah. How are no, you go.
Yeah. I was just gonna say thanks for that earlier.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I was gonna say I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
I don't know. It's just I kind of saw red there for a minute. It was a lot. I wasn't gonna let her get to you.
Oh, I mean, you did what I think anyone would have. Not anyone. I mean, I think you did well in that moment, and I'm sure if it was Phil in a similar situation, you would have done the same thing.
Of course I would. Yeah, I think he's just like Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. If it was any of you guys, I would have done the, same. So.
Well, it'd be really hard to choke out Ethan like that. Choke out Hawke, because
he chuckled. He's like, yeah.
But there's probably only a couple people that I can count on one hand who would have done something similar. So.
Yeah. I don't quite know what to say, Slugger. I just know I couldn't let her. I couldn't. Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Well, hey, I think Phil wants me to be in his room tonight. So I think you'll be with Ethan, but and I think you can see he looks a little bit like he's on the fence about that. But yeah.
Well, I mean, I hugged you enough, I think, for one night. Again, I really I really don't remember much, so
it's all you were fine. Don't even. You were fine.
That's good to know. I'm never doing that again, like ever. That
Why
really
not?
sucked.
Hey, sometimes it's fun. Out here, I get why you wouldn't want to. It's pretty dangerous out here, but I mean, it's fun.
The after effects of it probably are the reason why I'd never do it again, or at least I'd actually listen to Phil for once and wouldn't have taken it so hard.
Yep, sometimes he does have good ideas. Most of the time, I would say, but just make sure you're drinking water, stuff like that. Again, hard to come by out here, I guess. But how's the Pip-Boy treating you?
It's I'm getting used to it. It's still kind of heavy, but the aim thing is really nice.
It's
nice.
Like that. It's nice, isn't it?
I'm not wearing. I'm gonna cut it. She's gonna hold up the vault suit, really I'll cut it and maybe replace my jacket with it. Make I'm not wearing. I'm sorry. This is a lot for me as is. I don't.
He's kind of laughing, and he's like, if you want to know a secret, as soon as he took those things out, I was thinking what the hell you were going to think about them. So.
Well, me wearing it in any capacity is my one nice thing that I'll do for Phil today.
There you go. One every day,
I'm
right?
working on it. Yeah, I'm working on it. Because I know how much Phil means to you. And if we're all going to stick together, it'd make a lot of sense if I am on his good side.
Yeah. Does mean a lot to me. Although he, I don't know, he's my best friend, but he kind of, I don't know, we had a conversation earlier that wasn't my favorite one we've ever had, so, we'll get into that another time, I guess, but, yeah, that means a lot to me that you're, yeah.
It's a really bad shade of blue, Reed. They picked a really bad shade of blue.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? It's pretty bright.
It's one of the many reasons I hate them. No camouflage, first of all.
Up here, there's nothing, seeing you a mile away.
And weren't the entire point of the vaults to eventually rehabilitate you into society? So why would you? There are so many different reasons why I hate Vault Tech. This isn't the top, but it's definitely top 10.
Well, look, regardless of the blue, I will say I've stayed wearing mine because they do help with radiation. At least that's what they tell you. From what I can tell, it works. So I don't know, but I wear mine out of mostly necessity up here.
I mean, I can respect it. It also helps that you probably don't have any other clothes.
Yeah, that it's but I'm saying like I'm not hunting for new clothes right now, so.
I have unfortunately like a lot of clothes that I have found over the last 2 days. And she's gonna like take off her backpack and like open it and be like, I've got like 2 different sets of like military fatigues. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with those. I'm probably just gonna sell them, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Ada just told us about the hub up north, so maybe we can, sell them up there.
Yeah, that's true. I also have, let's see, I have more clothes in here. Got like tough clothing that's just kind of like what raiders wear. It's not like cute or anything, but I don't know. Nothing that, they would have like written about in magazines way back when.
Is there much that you have found up here that's cute?
Well, I found Sputnik.
Okay, yeah, he's cute.
I found Sputnik. What? See, I found a lot of stuff, so it's like I was going through what used to be somebody's house, and I found a family portrait, and their baby was really cute. They had a really cute baby. It had like really like chubby cheeks, and that was cute. I
kind of meant more clothes-wise, Slugger.
I mean, I think what I wear is okay. She's gonna like look down at herself and kind of like straighten out her. I think what I wear is okay.
Yeah, well, you wear it's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Reed kind of blushes and goes back down to looking at his gun.
That shade of blue isn't like the worst on you.
Thanks. Not the worst. I'll take it.
I can't call it cute. I can't. I'm sorry.
I'm not making you. Hey, I'm not making you.
I found a wedding dress once. I found somebody's wedding dress.
Really?
That had somehow managed to survive.
That's actually pretty surprising.
Well, I sold it.
Yeah.
So I have no idea where it is now. But
you probably made some woman very happy.
She's gonna like stop and think for a second and go, I don't even know if I've ever been to a wedding here. Like if I've ever watched one.
I mean, hey, I can't imagine up here that there's too many. I mean, what they have here is pretty nice, but maybe they have some here every so often. We had a few down in the vaults. It was interesting because, a couple generations down, things are getting a little...
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I didn't really find anybody down there, which I'm kind of okay with, so...
you kind of have ghouls and super mutants and, like, people you've known since you were, like, 3, where I'm from. So, not a whole lot of... Occasionally you would get, like, a new survivor or something, but not a whole lot. Not really. And she actually gets a little sad for a second thinking about it. And then she goes, but, so would they have to, like, wear the blue jumpsuits, or did they have, like...
No, it's actually funny. They had one dress that kind of made its rounds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that... It wasn't...
Yeah, yeah, some people... I mean, fit some better than others, I'll say that. I had to do some alterations every so often, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing really for the guy, though. They were kind of just in the blue jumpsuit, so...
Well, so, if we're lucky, we might be able to see Jimmy D and Sally Sue's. So then we could both experience one together up here. And what a magical day that will be.
I will say I have not had the experience that Phil has had with Jimmy D, but I don't think I would like to see that either.
I think it'll be magical, and their really weird babies will be magical
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, really, they're special people, aren't they?
They found each other, and that's
They
what's
did,
important.
Yes, they did. All right, well, you want to go find something to eat?
Yeah, okay. I wasn't gonna do much until we all decided to sleep. So yeah, let's do it. I'm starving.
Yeah, cool. I told Phil I'd meet him later, so, I'd like to spend some time with you first.
Yeah, let's do it. I like that.
Cool.
Okay, the two of
my
you head out
God.
looking for food. You do smell in the air what smells like some type of they have veggies and things that they're growing here. So you kind of follow the smell and you eventually reach a little where they celebrated the after the championship baseball game, that same kind of old rebuilt farmhouse. You see people in there just eating there's like some a variety of wasteland vegetables roasted up in here as you come in to join up, and that's where we'll cut away for a moment. We'll jump back over to Phil. Phil, is there anything you're doing specifically as you head back to the cot house to just settle down for the evening? Is Phil up to anything?
I don't think so. I think Phil is headed straight to the cot house. I think it's kind of been a long day for him. I think he's a little tired. I think he's just trying to, going to the cot house and just kind of waiting for everyone else to reconvene and try to figure out, like, are we doing anything else tonight? Are we, like, what's the move tomorrow? Are we just waking up and going? We're just going to the cot house and just literally being like, okay, I guess I'll just wait until everyone else gets home and then we'll decide what we want to do for the night.
Shit. Shit.
Incredible. Amazing. Okay. Well, as Phil just waits there, curious when people are going to come back by his lonesome, we'll cut away from Phil again. And we push in, we follow Hawke as they move towards the school. It would be, as you reach it, it would be dark in there. But the door, you could easily open the door to move in. But yeah, you would see that it's just dark inside the schoolhouse right now.
Yeah, he's gonna go inside, and initially he's gonna check to see maybe if the teacher is still here or if it is completely empty.
Yeah, you see, like, sitting in the corner, kind of bouncing her baby on her hip is Miss Gabby, and
No.
Yeah.
and she's just looks like she's just going getting kind of her class plan ready for the next day, and she's just bouncing the baby on her leg. It's making little noises, and she's like, oh, hey there.
Hello.
Did you need something? Is everything all right?
My group is leaving tomorrow, and I do not foresee me returning for any reason.
Oh.
So I wanted to say goodbye, I suppose.
Oh, well. So you're just like gone for good? You're not going to come back or anything? You're just heading?
Unfortunately, I
Oh.
don't think I have the time to return.
Well, thanks for making those kids smile the other day. Rowan talked about you all day in class, just talking about your flamethrower, and yeah, he really liked it.
I'm glad. It's been a long time since I've been around children. It was nice. And I thank you for allowing me in.
Of course. Well, did you want to? And the baby would kind of be looking up at Hawke and just big old googly eyes, and just Miss Gabby would she
I
knows what Hawke, what, and so
Yeah.
and would, do you want to hold him?
I don't want to impose.
Oh, it's totally fine. And if you don't want to, there's no pressure. It's all right. They were just and she gives them a little like ruffles their nose on the baby's nose and a little kiss on the forehead, and just holds them there, and they kind of just like look over towards Hawke. And
I think he's gonna extend his arms out. What's the name?
this here, Kirby, little Kirby.
I know some songs and children's stories.
They either is fine. That would be lovely. I always love a good. Plus, it gives me a new story to tell the kids. If you want to share, that would be lovely.
And I think Hawke just kind of putters over and will extend a claw out so that Kirby can hold it, like you would a finger.
Yeah.
And just kind of goes through and finds Charlie's favorite story and starts reading that aloud.
Okay.
And I think he's doing it to help the baby try and fall asleep because that's what he did with Charlie. So he will continue to do that until the baby is asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then reach over to his side pocket, unclip the coin cap purse rather, and kind of put it on the desk. I have no reason to hold on to these. I would prefer that they be used for you and your children.
No, we Thank you. Thank you. It's appreciated.
Of course. It was
And
lovely meeting you.
Lovely meeting you too. And you would see Kirby, like the hand would have dropped from just flump down, and there a little bit of like bubbles, little spit bubbles. And Miss Gabby would look up at Hawke and be like, "Do you mind walking me home, just to my place?"
Yes, sure.
All right. She would get up, holding Kirby, grab her bag, throw it over her shoulder, and walk with Hawke to her place. Awesome.
Yeah. And after that is when he'd probably turn to head to the cop house. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Oh, okay. All right. Cutting back over to Ruthie and Reed. As you enjoy some food, you would actually see Broderick there, the gentleman you met the night before, one of the players on the team. As you come in, he's like, "Oh, back for round 2. All right."
Yeah,
Ruthie,
you got any
drink?
more of that wasteland whiskey?
You know that's right. And he goes over and just hits the little keg that they have, and it starts pouring out. "You want some too, Ruthie?"
Yeah, okay.
I'll look over.
Fine.
All right. Walks over. He's like, "This is extra strong. Now be careful, you two." And he hands both of them. So,
Thanks.
yeah, definitely. So, you all sticking around a little bit longer? You here another night? You guys want to get real? You want to do some
No.
crazy stuff tonight?
No.
Oh yeah,
No.
we gotta
Come on.
travel
No.
tomorrow.
Wentz and Magnolia, Oh, all right, whatever.
Yeah,
We got
I don't want to be hungover for the walk tomorrow. Is all I'm saying.
That's true. Yeah, dehydration. That's a real thing. Especially out in Yeah. So like, so you said you're so where are you going?
We're heading north.
Yeah,
Head north? Oh, nice.
just got we've got some people to meet up with. So
Oh. Okay.
what about
So
you?
mysterious.
Well, there's got to be a certain level of what so are you do you live here? Do you stop by a lot?
Yeah.
or-
Yeah, no, I live here. Yeah. This is my home, Yep. Captain of the, Magnolia Stars.
Right.
It's a good life. It's I mean, I also do other stuff. Like I help I do a lot of like you can see he's like trying to think of something cool to say to Ruthie, but it's just not yeah, I build stuff. Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh,
Yeah, I
nice.
make
That's
Uh-huh.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
what do you do? He looks over at me. What do you do?
At Reed or Ruthie?
Reed. He's like, what do you do?
Oh, I work with terminals. I fix things.
Oh.
Modify weapons. I do a lot of things.
Can I do a vibe check on Broderick?
Yeah, you can do a perception plus. He elbows Ruthie says, "Look, we got a nerd over here. Look at him working on terminals and hacking." Oh.
I got a 6 and an 11, so 1 success.
Okay. I guess vibe check. I guess what are you trying to catch? What's the vibe you're trying to catch?
Oh, he's hitting on me, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's definitely hitting on Ruthie.
I mean, I don't really think it's nerdy. I don't know anyone else that can do that kind of stuff. Can you do that kind of stuff, Broderick?
Yeah.
Reed just kind of sits back.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
You're a good
Yeah.
hacker and all that? Yeah, I bet. What's
Yeah,
the
I
most
can
complicated
do
thing
the
you've
dude-
ever hacked?
Come on,
Darn,
don't
I
grill
can't
the
hack.
man.
I know I
Look,
can't hack. Okay.
Look, hey,
It's funny.
but look, I know somebody's got to keep the place running, right? Water purification systems and all, but you know all about that, right? I mean, come on.
I mean, I know how to put pipes together, and
Yeah,
thing.
no, yeah, that's part of it.
I mean, that's an important part of the process. Like
Yeah.
it takes,
you need the
like
pipes,
a lot of-
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure you're
Yeah.
really good
Yeah.
at handling pipes.
I am. I'm very good at it. Yeah. You want to come see?
No, not even slightly. I'm good though, thanks. Thanks for the offer. That's
All right.
real nice of you.
I mean,
Hey,
we're
thanks for the
putting a
whiskey,
new
buddy,
system.
but
We're putting in a new
think you should-
system tomorrow. I can show you right now.
Well,
I mean,
we're leaving
were you not talking
really
about
early.
pipes?
No, I
Okay.
totally was talking about. I don't really. It would be like showing a dog a litter box, if that still exists. Kind of like I have no idea about water purification. I just know that you walk up to it and like you turn a thing and then there's water. So like it would fall on blind eyes or deaf ears or whatever the saying is.
Yeah. No, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah. But good on you for handling those pipes, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm real good at it.
I'm sure.
All right, well, I guess I'm gonna go.
Thanks again for the drink. That was really nice of you.
Yeah, you both want any more? Or?
I'll
you
take
good?
another. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good with this.
All right.
She has not touched it since it has like entered her like personal space. It's just sitting there.
Okay, he's gonna go over. He's gonna pour. He's gonna pour. Hand it off to Reed. All right.
Thanks.
Slapped you on the shoulder.
Oh, fuck.
You two kids, be safe out there. And he heads out.
He was hitting on you, wasn't he? He was really trying it right there.
Yeah. It was kind of sad. It was
Yeah,
a
it
little
was a little
sad.
sad, wasn't it?
I mean, at least he had the balls to try.
Yeah, at least he did. Glad you don't think I'm a nerd. That's a good development.
Oh no, you're totally a nerd.
Yeah, I am, aren't I?
But like, again, I genuinely don't know anyone else who has been able to do what you've done. So like if like nerds were cool.
Oh, if nerds were cool, I'd be a cool one.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Again, I'll take it.
Like, I mean, you can also, like shoot really well. So that's what makes you a cool nerd. Like it goes
Gotcha.
nerds and then like you, because you can shoot really well.
High praise. Thank you. Honestly, I haven't done too much before I got up here. I was always interested in the weapons and stuff, but that was I wasn't vault security or anything, so I just didn't. But I always loved that song, Big Iron. We hit the big iron on this hit. Love that song.
Oh my gosh. Whenever I get the chance to find a radio, I love that song. It's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, I love that one. I've actually got, you know what? I've got some things installed in my Pip-Boy. I'll try to make you a mix or something.
A what?
So that way you don't have to wait for the songs you want on the radio. I've got some, and I can give you...
It plays music?
Of course it plays music.
Stop making me like it.
Right? I'm telling you.
Stop making me like it. So cool, man.
Yeah. See, and I think Reed will kind of come up and like put his arm around your chair and like come around to like start showing you more about the Pip-Boy, and is like, yeah. So if you go here, there's the radio, and then
she's not looking at the Pip-Boy. She's looking at Reed this entire time. Like her cheeks are red. She's just like watching him, like.
Yeah, and he just kind of continues to explain where things are and stuff. And I think, and he just keeps drinking and talking. And, yeah.
Amazing. All right. So, as you kind of continue to have that conversation, wrapping up, having some food and things like that, do you all eventually head back towards the where you all are staying, back towards the cot house after that, or do you hang out at the little like farmhouse for a little bit longer?
I feel like I don't know.
You don't seriously?
Yeah,
like,
I
mean, if you end up hanging out for a while, that's cool. I just want to make sure.
Well,
I
now
think
I'm
maybe
scared.
maybe like a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
before we leave, I definitely run and grab a little bit of extra food to bring back to Phil.
Cool. Awesome. All right. So from there, we'll shift our focus away from Reed and Ruthie, as Reed shows how to set up music and things on the Pip-Boy. This conversation between these two, and focus back in on Phil. And you would hear the familiar sound of Hawke coming into the space from wherever they had headed off to earlier.
Yeah. Hawke's immediately checking the room to see if Reed is honoring the promise and joined or not. Oh, noted. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
just me. Just me right now.
Hello, Phil.
Hello, yeah. How's it going?
Better.
That's good.
How are you?
I'm doing good, yeah. Just a long day, I think, for all of us, really. I just thought, I'd come back. We'd all make plans to go out or something, or I don't know, like what we're gonna do tomorrow, but nobody's back yet, and it's been, I don't know, it's been a bit.
Yes, I did speak with Reed. I was under the assumption he was coming back here. But I went for a walk.
Is he in danger, you think?
Here? No, I don't believe so.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, he hasn't come back yet, then I don't know.
I think it's gonna note that Ruthie's also not here and just kind of got it. Would you like me to keep you company, Phil?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, I don't know. I was just hanging out.
Sure. And it's gonna just putter into the room and kind of hover there for a moment. Phil,
Yeah.
what do you do for fun?
Oh, well, I do lots of things for fun. Let's say, scrapbook. It's kind of like my main pastime. It used to be baseball, but obviously not a lot of baseball time up here.
Right. Do you have
Uh,
a scrapbook on you?
Yeah, I keep one on me at all times.
May I see it?
Sure, yeah.
Phil pulls out this like leather-bound scrapbook, very very nice, and he kind of hands it over to you, or he kind of pulls it out. And he's like,
Do you want me to like flip through the pages or?
Yes.
Like,
It's
okay,
a
yeah.
book. I am assuming there's a story on every page, yes?
Yeah. So
I
I
would love
started
to
this
hear the
scrapbook
stories.
like when I was just a baby. So I didn't really start it per se. It was my parents who started it. So I got some baby pictures here of me. This is me when I was just a year old.
Baby with a
Taking my
mustache.
first steps.
yeah, huge ginger mustache.
This is me. This is me at 10. It's my birthday. You see Reed back there in the background.
Oh, I
And
do.
then this is me at 12 getting my Pit Boy. It was a big day. This is me at 13. This is me at Reed's birthday this time.
You were a very happy child.
Oh yeah. I had a great childhood. I made a lot of friends. I never had a problem with talking to people. I was kind
I've
of
noticed.
I wouldn't say I was popular, but I guess I was. I guess, yeah, you could say so.
Yes,
Yep.
I would say so.
This is me playing baseball, 15. It's kind of like where I started to stop and I moved to coaching.
I see.
Yeah. And this is me at 18. This is when I like fully graduated and I moved into security. And I got a bunch of other random stuff in here. I don't know, like random moments.
You've mentioned wanting to be a father. Did you intend to make
Oh,
a
yeah.
scrapbook for your children?
Oh yeah, of course. It's a generational thing. My parents got one from their parents, and their parents, and so on.
Do you only do it for family, for your children, or is it for anyone?
I mean, for my family, it's always been a generational thing. And so, like, I'll start it for them, but then they do it, and then it's theirs.
I see.
But I can do it for anyone. Like, if you want one, I could help you get started, but then it's kind of yours,
I don't have a book.
We could find one. I'm sure you could probably, like, buy one. You just need, like, a blank book, really? Yeah.
I think
What do you
I'd
want to put in
like
yours?
that. Hawke goes quiet for a long period to the point that maybe you think it's shut down, like went to sleep, and then it's going
low
to
battery, I guess.
its back arm, it kind of pulls forward, and then will open the locket and show you a picture of a little girl,
And what's their name?
Charlie.
Charlie's a great name. We
Thank
can get
you.
it started right now if you'd like. I got some empty pages. We can just transfer them over to an actual scrapbook, like your own one.
Would love that.
Yeah.
Phil just like flips through like, I don't know, hundreds of pages. It's a pretty thick scrapbook.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So start right here. Do you mind if I take it for a second? I can underlie the page and I can trace over it so you get the picture in there.
No harm will come to it, right?
No, yeah, I'm just gonna be tracing it. I'm not even taking it out. I'm just gonna put it under the page and I'm just gonna draw.
He's very slowly gonna unravel it from around its arm and hold it out for Phil to take.
It will take it, put it underneath the pages, and start to trace.
If you want to just take a seat and I'll just trace and I'll talk to you about Charlie.
Sure. Her
Right.
full name is Charlotte Marion Hawke.
Charlotte? You said Marigan?
Marianne.
Mary Ann.
Yeah.
Mary Ann Hawke. Okay. And we can include some fun facts, so let's put fun facts right here. Okay. Let's say, what was their favorite color?
Purple.
Purple. You know, I never quite liked purple. I never really liked. I don't think I look good in it necessarily.
I actually agree, but I would never have told her that to her face.
Yeah, you keep that away. You don't say that to your kid. That's
Right,
so
no.
rude.
Exactly.
Oh, you say, oh, purple's great. I love purple. That's what you say. Okay. How about, what was their favorite pastime?
Coloring.
Coloring, okay, coloring.
Often with only the purple crayon.
Yeah, that makes sense. Purple crayons. So favorite item, I'm gonna put purple crayon.
It was actually a stuffed giraffe.
Oh, really? Okay, stuffed giraffe. Is that their favorite animal? We can put that under here too.
Yes.
Okay,
She loved
favorite
hearing about
animal.
zoos and
Giraffe. Yeah, honestly, I think zoos, when I think about them, they kind of scare me. Like, you just got animals and, like, what if they
big
jump?
cages.
Yeah, what if they jump
True.
out?
I would assume maybe they were happy there, did not feel the need to jump out.
I didn't think about that. I just thought they were, like, in prison or something, the way I saw the pictures of it.
I mean, in some ways, people up here view people from vaults in that way.
Nah, you're messing with me. Okay, so giraffe, favorite animal. Did he have a favorite, like, book or story, or?
Yes. And I think he's just gonna start from the top of the story, go through the entire story. I think it's actually gonna be, you know, the childhood story, The Fox and the Grapes. That's the one that she loved the most hearing. So he just kind of recites that entire little storybook. That's her favorite story.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just take some notes from that, and I'll write that down.
Sure.
Here. And so when the scrapbooking part, this is where this kind of comes into play. If we ever find that story just lying about, where like the cover, you take that and you put it in the book. So when you look back, you know, or we can like draw little splashes of purple giraffes like on the page. It's another thing.
Yes. This is fun.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
Thank you, Phil.
Yep. And then after this, you can start another page. So this is just about you, about people in your life. So you have Charlotte on one page, and then you'd have your partner on another page, maybe. You know, doesn't have to be that. It can be something else too.
I don't think I'd have a lot to put down about my partner.
That's okay. You don't have to put nothing down. Sometimes people got real cruddy partners and they don't want to say nothing, and that's okay too. You can make a hate page.
It's not like that. She's not here anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Well, if you ever, you know, do feel the need to talk about them or write about them, it's a good way to immortalize them in a scrapbook.
Yes.
You know, their memory will live on.
Yes. Thank you. I believe I'd like to be done now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you ever get more fun facts, you don't have to, you know, this doesn't have to be the end of the list. You can go back and add to it.
Of course, yes.
So we'll like close it shut.
I'll try to be on the lookout for that kind of stuff. Add little things in the book. It's always cool to have
Yes.
like a little like trinket in there.
I agree. It's a
Yeah.
nice pastime, a good hobby to have.
Do you mind if I ask something about Charlotte? I've been afraid that if I become a dad, I don't know how to punish my kids. I know how to punish other kids and how to punish people who do bad things like steal. But if it's my kid, I don't know how to be mean.
Oh,
Or
well,
like be an authority. I don't.
you wouldn't have to be mean. You would be stern, but mean or cruel is never something you'd have to be. If they did something wrong but didn't understand why it was wrong, you'd have to explain gently why. And consequences would need to be had. Something like taking away a toy or a certain pastime that they enjoy until they understood that if they do this bad thing, there are consequences. Something will be withheld. And
Like baseball. So if they like
Yes.
baseball, I would say no more baseball.
no more baseball. Yes, for 3
like
days.
3 years. Oh, 3 days?
Oh, yes. I mean, you are the parent. You would know the child the best. So
I don't
But
know. Yeah,
that's,
that's what I'm saying. I don't know the time frame for these kind of things. I don't. I
Well-
was never. I didn't really act out as a kid, so I never was grounded or nothing. So I don't know like what's the general frame I should be going through.
to be honest with you, Phil, you're not going to know everything until it happens. There's a lot that you'll learn with your children. You grow
I have
together.
to go in kind of blind.
Yes,
Oh man.
it's stressful and a
I
little
like being-
scary.
I like being prepared.
Oh yes, you can be prepared, but
man.
there are things that may happen that you couldn't ever imagine happening.
What if they poop their pants?
You clean them, Phil.
I think I'd rather just throw them away. I don't want to have
Oh,
to
that's.
clean them.
I mean, whatever your prerogative is, you're the
Right.
parent. See, you understand. Those things
I-
that you would do in those
Yeah.
situations, and you just do them. And if it's the wrong thing, then you learn.
Okay, yeah. Oh man, I'm just so nervous about this kid thing. I just want to, I want to be a good dad. That's like the one thing I want to do.
Can I tell you a secret?
Oh yeah, I love secrets. Wait, unless it's making me an accomplice to
No,
a crime,
no,
I would
no.
not like to know
No,
the
no,
secret.
no. No crimes.
Okay. Yeah, then I can hear it, yeah.
The best parents are the ones who desperately want to be parents. No matter what you do, you will be great at it.
That's me. I want to
That
be a
is-
parent.
Exactly.
Who said that?
A friend of mine once.
You must be friends with some, like, wise people.
He was very wise. And he was a good father.
Well, thanks, Ethan. Listen, if I got any more dad questions, do you mind if I ask you, like, in the future?
Absolutely, Phil.
Okay.
And if I have any more scrapbook questions, I'll ask you.
Sweet, yeah. And honestly, once we find Charlotte, I'll just ask them questions.
We.
Yeah, I mean, if you'd like, we can help. I thought that's, we kind of grouped up, and now we have multiple tasks.
We do, but I feel that what you and Reed are doing is very important, and I wouldn't want to sidetrack you. Obviously, you're very determined to get to O-Town and the
Yeah, I
like.
mean, we get to O-Town, make sure it's checked out and it's good, and we got all of our people there. But then after, my goal is to be a dad. I can be a dad along the way.
I wouldn't mind the company. I didn't imagine anyone being with me.
Yeah, especially if we find Charlotte, and we bring him back, like on the way back, or we know wherever you're gonna go, I can get some training in. You know, kind of test out things. Like here I would know not if Charlie did something bad, I would refer to you and I would say, is this a 3-day or a 3-year situation?
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a good plan, Phil. You have good plans.
Yeah, I like to think things out. That's what I say. I like to be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
I think you hear a knock at the door.
Yeah. Who's there?
Knock, knock. And
Oh my God.
Reed and Ruthie kind of come in, and Reed, you can tell, is a little tipsy.
Oh.
Knock, knock.
Yo.
I brought you some food.
Y'all went drinking again?
I didn't.
Oh, well,
I want it to be
no,
specified.
it just kind of
just
happens.
That is a twist of fate. Let me tell you, that's what a... Reed, how many fingers am I holding up?
Phil puts them up, but he puts them behind his back. Doesn't quite understand how that works.
Well, Bud, how would I know if they're behind your back?
That's how it works. You're supposed to say.
I don't have X-ray vision when I'm sober,
Yeah,
Phil.
you're intoxicated. He's intoxicated. Can't guess.
Ruthie,
That explains
Ruthie's
it.
gonna look behind Phil's back to see how many fingers he's holding out.
3. I'm holding 3.
She's just gonna nod and be like, okay, good number.
Yeah.
Hey, I got you some food, Bud.
What kind?
There's some like roasted veggies on a stick, I think, and I'll
You
kind of
think?
bring them up. That was me narrating.
How do you not know what kind of food's on your... I'm not sure if I want to... I mean, I'll try
Like
it. Yeah.
96% sure it's vegetables.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'll eat this, but I wanted to know, what's our plan for tomorrow? Are we waking up and heading to O-Town? Or to the hub, I guess, first?
I think so. I mean, the hub feels like a good. Feels like a good next place to go.
I agree.
Yeah, I think
Ruthie? Sputnik?
Sputnik and I think that if we get up bright and early, make our way over there, that we'll probably get there with enough time to catch some people, so that way we can get some information and go from there.
And
Okay.
what'd she say? Old Dante and Shonda?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
At least we have somebody to talk to up there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, well, this is great because I've got our little routine planned out.
And Phil pulls out one of the scrapbook pages. He has like the full itinerary of what we're doing.
What?
Okay, so I got us waking up like 6 o'clock. I thought it'd be early enough. We get up, everybody get cleaned up. 6:45, we out the house, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna get some food on the way out just so we can eat along the way. 7
Love it.
o'clock, out of the city, and we're on the way to the hub, okay?
Love it.
This is very down to
That's-
the minutes. I do like it.
Like, really thorough. Thanks, Phil.
Yep. Now, I like to be prepared. I was just telling Ethan this, actually.
Yes.
Oh, Ethan, by the way, here, you can have this back.
And he hands you the pendant back.
Thank you.
It should be all intact. I didn't fuck with it or nothing.
Yes,
Excuse
yes.
me, I didn't mess with it.
Oh, Phil just swore. I'm rubbing up.
Listen,
My bad
okay?
habits are, like, becoming
I
your
was caught off
habits.
guard. You guys are tricking me into saying things. I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say freak.
You're
I
a
didn't freak
you're
it
a
up.
true
What
wastelander
was
now,
the-
Phil. You're a true wastelander now.
What was
Yeah,
the deal? I think you owe
Vaulted for
Ruthie a cap, right?
Oh, yeah.
Was that-
Mhm.
Is that what it is? I owe you a
Yeah,
cap?
I'm pretty sure.
Do we have a cap? Why did it go to you? Why don't we have like a communal
Okay, I'll hold on
jar
to the
going?
communal jar.
Phil looks at this empty jar and it's like,
How am I the first one putting the cap? Okay.
puts one in.
She'll put it in her. She'll take it from me and put it in her bag.
That didn't go in the jar.
What? Sorry. No, I'll hold on to the jar. I think I'm really good at holding things. So I'll keep it in the jar, or I'll hold on to the jar.
If you say so, okay. Listen, I'm gonna try to hit the hay right now, just so get enough sleep, well rested for tomorrow. You kids don't stay up too late, don't party too late, okay?
Yes,
And,
Dad.
I mean, I'm staying in here with you, buddy. So if you're heading to bed, then I'll,
Yeah, I'm
I'll
gonna
stay
say
with you
if you
here.
could take the bottom bunk, just in case. I don't think you're gonna throw up, but if you do, I don't want to be
No,
under.
hey, I'm fine, buddy. But I'll take
Just-
it. Yeah.
Just make
yeah.
sure he.
Y'all want to hear something funny?
Oh. Are you gonna say what
Yeah,
I think
what's
you're
that?
gonna say? Don't.
That guy we met last night was hitting on Slugger over here.
Where's the
For
humor?
real?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and what did you go for it or what?
No, I didn't go for it.
Why?
Yeah,
Just-
yeah. Spill the details.
You guys really need to make sure that Reed drinks some water so that way he's not hungover like I was yesterday or this morning.
Hey, I'm fine.
But
Look,
has
everybody.
nothing to do with the subject at hand.
Sorry, what was the question? I don't.
Why you
Okay, I
rejected
think
the
you're
other
drunk
man.
too.
Yeah, that's the issue. I'm really drunk right now. Yeah, I had a lot to drink. So I think I'm gonna go.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have a
Am I allowed to insight check other players?
I would let you. So we'll say, perception plus survival, and I'll say, Ruthie, if you want to try and beat it,
Okay.
this will be contested. So we'll just do perception versus survival. We'll do contested
Okay.
on this.
ooh.
Yeah.
I got an 8 and a 10. 8 is my goal number.
Okay, so
I
you got
got-
one success.
I got a 5 and a nat 20.
Oh!
A nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one success.
Okay. A little.
bless me.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell.
It's
So
hard to tell. Got it.
it's hard to catch the exact vibe. What's going on here? Just seems like Ruthie's a little drunk. She drank the night
Mhm.
before.
Oh, for sure.
She's
I'm
definitely.
really. You boys have a fun sleepover. Two of you. I'm gonna. I gotta go feed Sputnik. He needs to be fed, cause he.
I'll come with you.
Great. That's. That sounded.
Did
not.
she say what?
That's not how I wanted that to come out. I'm excited that you are coming with me to feed Sputnik.
I can wait. I did promise I would check Reed's shoulder first.
Why don't we do that first, and nobody else asks any more questions about the bar? Because clearly both Reed and I are drunk, so let's just focus on Reed's shoulder and nothing else.
Sure.
She's standing really awkwardly in the doorway, just like her face is bright red, and she's just cool.
Interesting.
Cool.
Thanks, Hawke. I appreciate you taking another look, though.
Sure, I'm not sure what else I can do for you, but if there is something else wrong, at least I'll be able to pinpoint it this time.
Thanks.
I'll check Reed's shoulder. I don't believe there's much I can do for it,
Yeah.
but I will look it
Ye-
over.
You can do would be your intelligence plus your medicine. So
Okay, it's attack skill, so...
nice.
Oh! No way, nat 1 and a 2.
Oh my god, that's a full on.
Yeah.
That's a lot. So we'll say you get an action point too from that natural one. I'll give that want to. That's just something it's a homebrew thing for our campaign. As you look at it, it's the bullet just did a number. It hit him in a way that he's healed, but it's just a lingering wound that just won't
Does it look like it's not setting right, or like it's just not healing right?
Yeah, it just doesn't look like it's healing right. And I think you certainly with with that, a critical success and a 2. So, with the roll you made, like you think there's something you can do to like the bone is like just like the way it hit, maybe if you twist it the right way, you can give them a little bit more relief and at least kind of settle things for now.
I think
And
as
yeah.
he figures that out, he's like, okay. What do you think of Ruthie, Reed? And it's as he says that and has Reed like think about it is when I'm gonna try to pop it back in like a distraction so that the pain's not too bad.
I think as you say that, Reed kind of like looks at you and like his face gets bright red, and then it's like, oh, okay.
I apologize. It was not setting right. It should be fine now.
Oh yeah, no, it'll be all right. Yeah, thanks.
Sleep it off, big guy. I think that's when Hawke's gonna putter out of the room.
I'm just, and then Ruthie tries to say something, and she just turns around and leaves. Just falls behind Hawke.
Yep.
Oh,
All right, so we have
shit, Phil. God.
Yeah, maybe next time, dodge.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess next time there's a killer robot coming after me, I'll try my best.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just roll out of the way.
Yeah.
Just don't get shot.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Yeah, because I heard you got shot from a gun in a cabinet.
There's no evidence of that, though, is there?
No, see, that's why I'm confused.
Must have not have been shot.
Shit. Oh, shit.
I'm responsible. I've never been shot. Never will be shot.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
I believe it. Oh, you got the scrapbook out over here?
Yeah, I was helping Ethan make their own.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, is that little me down there?
Yeah, that's you. It's at your birthday.
I haven't seen that picture of me. Shit.
Yeah, your mom gave it to me, I think. I can't remember. Or I nicked it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think she would have cared if you nicked it.
Yeah. This is before I got into my career path. I would like to say,
Yeah, all
just
right,
so you know,
right.
I haven't nicked anything since I became a security guard.
Right,
Well,
nothing.
I did kind of borrow something from Ada's place, but
Yeah, you know
doesn't
what?
count.
I might work on installing that before I go to bed here.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just gonna go sleep.
All right.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Well, have fun. Don't try not to be too loud. I'm gonna try to sleep. Think about the vault, home, everyone in O-Town. You know,
Yeah, well,
being a
I
dad.
guess we'll be on the road again tomorrow. Thanks again for making that travel itinerary for us there. That will help.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna be waking all y'all up, so be ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, cause we're following it like strict, so
I got
ain't
you.
no yeah. So don't stay up too late.
Look,
okay?
you know me. I'm not no stranger to a fill itinerary. These two, the other two, they might be.
Yeah, I think I
got
might
you.
get some pushback, but we'll see.
We'll see.
All right,
Yeah.
good night.
And I think Reed
Yeah.
starts to work on that gun mod on his
Hell yeah.
pistol.
Awesome. Absolutely. All right. So as you do that, begin to work on that piece there. We'll say if you're working on it, let's do a roll because you have the gun nut
Sure.
now.
I
So
do
you have-
gun nut.
Yeah. So and I'm just for our viewers, I'm just double checking on crafting because it's a little interesting with that. So okay. Perfect. All right. So this is essentially it would be a short scope for that you're making here. It's a difficulty of 2
Okay.
here. So it's going to be science plus your intelligence.
How many funny little extra key points do we have?
AP,
Yeah.
action points. I believe you all have. I think you have 5 because I feel like you had 4 at the end
I
of.
feel like
That sounds right.
Yeah.
If you want
Yeah.
to use an extra die, I'm comfortable doing
I'm
that. 'cause
also
we have a
cool
lot
with you doing
saved
that.
up.
It's the short scope.
It is the. It would be the short scope. Yeah.
Okay. For that one, I'm not seeing. Oh, that just means that I don't have to use the science perk. Okay.
You don't have to use the science perk.
I
Correct.
see.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's just your intelligence plus your science, and then you just gotta.
Sweet.
It's a complexity of 2.
Complexity of 2. Now, okay, so it's not a repair thing; it's a science thing.
It's a science thing. Yep.
Gotcha. That is a 7 and a 10, which that would be. My target number would be a 12. So I'm good.
my!
Nice.
Yes!
You make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is it? Explain to us how Reed goes about this. A little buzz, had a good night, just like, it's been a pretty good night for Reed. Besides, get his arm reset. Beyond that, it's a lot of good stuff going on for Reed right now.
I think Reed goes over to the window and kind of looks at the scope and just takes a look at what kind of range it's going to give him, and then he sets it all down on the table and looks at the parts where they connect and things like that, and starts to disassemble the gun and kind of puts it all in place and reconnects the whole thing together, and then he points it out the window and looks for the range that it's given him, and looks pretty damn good.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Yeah, so you complete that. So you have a short scope on your pistol now.
So that gives me accurate with that, right? Yeah. So now I have a scoped 10mm pistol. Okay.
Yep. Hell yeah.
And the last thing for me for the night, I think, is as Reed kind of puts the gun on his end table and goes and lays in the bed there. Phil's already kind of asleep. You can hear him snoring a little bit. And Reed kind of lays down, and you just see the green light from the glow of the Pip-Boy as Reed grabs an empty holotape and slides it in and begins looking through his downloaded music. That's it.
Amazing. Okay. As we watch Reed moving through the music on his Pip-Boy, we'll shift away over to Hawke and Ruthie and Sputnik as your nights kind of start to settle down as the two of you join together.
Yeah. I don't got nothing specific. So
Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure. Yep, no worries at all. All right, cool. So if you just kind of go into your room, Sputnik's bed, and just power down, go to sleep for the night.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, obviously, if Ruthie speaks, I'm gonna respond. I'm not powering down until Ruthie does. There's something I'll
Okay.
do when I power down, but obviously, I'm waiting.
I
Okay.
think as
Hell
they
yeah.
make it to the room, Ruthie is staring straight ahead, face is bright red from the earlier question about what happened at the bar to
Yeah.
the what do you really think about just all of that. She's just kind of straight to their room, face bright red. And so they get into the room. She shuts the door behind the three of them, I should say. She lets Sputnik jump on the bed, and then she kind of just sits on the bed. And I think she just kind of sits there quietly, she kicks her boots off, and she just glances over at Hawke. And then
Are you feeling all right?
peachy keen. Just fantastic. Really, really great.
I think you're lying.
I never was really good at that, was I? And she's gonna finally make eye contact with Hawke.
Pick an eye.
And kind of give them just kind of like a, kind of a look. Like a...
The funny part is Hawke doesn't. The funny part is Hawke doesn't. So it's just a blank stare back.
I just had too much to drink again, I think.
Should I get food?
No.
For you?
I'm fine. What did you and Phil talk about?
Charlie. We talked about Charlie. It was nice.
I'm really bad at this kind of thing, but what's the first thing that you're gonna do with Charlie when you guys...
I'm going to hug her. That's as far as I've gotten.
I think that's about as far as you need to get.
The person you lost, what will you do when you find them again?
I think I'll probably punch him in the shoulder. For leaving me locked up in that truck. And then I think I'll also give him a hug.
Good. I hope you find him again.
Me too. It's really, really, really nice, at least for right now, that I'm not alone, though.
Today was rough.
I hope you know that even though Phil's assigned us buddies and all that, I've always got your back.
I never doubted that for a second, Ruthie.
You guys kind of saved my life, so I feel like I owe you all a little bit of a debt.
Well, I think you've repaid it already tenfold.
I appreciate that, but I don't.
I don't ever want people to be in danger because of me. So please don't do that to yourself.
She's gonna kind of laugh a little bit and go, well, the problem is that with or without you, I'm always gonna be in danger, so you might as well have a companion at least.
I haven't had one for a long time. I don't want what happened to him to happen to you.
Same goes both ways.
Good night, Ruthie.
Good night, Ethan. And she'll curl up with Sputnik and fall asleep.
And before Ethan fully shuts down, he is going to take all of the memory, all of the emotions, all of the memories that came back from today, and he's archiving it all in the furthest reaches of his memory to just forget it all.
Oof.
Okay. So with that, as those memories are stored as far away as they can be, you all lay yourselves to rest for the evening. And that's where we'll take a break. And we'll pick it back up from there as you all get ready to head on north to the hub. So
to the hub.
We're going to take a quick little break, y'all. A little pit stop for our crew here. And we will pick it back up here with you all shortly. So we'll see you in a few.
Woo!
Took a walk out in the fence. Had to talk with a man about some cans. He asked me what's your flavor. I said I need a favor. I'm a little short of caps, but I'm a good, good neighbor. Took a dive with the swans out in the commons with nothing on. The mutant stopped to savor all my bad behavior. It's all in a day's work when you're a good, good neighbor. We can shake it up a little, we can kick it up a notch, we can put it on the griddle. Better get it while it's hot. I'll meet you in the middle. You can show me what you got. If you're feeling lucky tonight, Diamond City, yeah, it's my thing. I flash my style, I show my rings. I do the boys a favor with all my manual labor. It's good to be a good, good neighbor. We can shake it up a little, we can kick it up a notch, we can put it on the griddle. Better get it while it's hot. I'll meet you in the middle. You can show me what you got. If you're feeling lucky tonight, ooh, Diamond City, yeah, that's my thing. I flash my style, I show my rings. I do the boys a favor with all my manual labor. It's good to be a good, 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 good neighbor. Yeah. I do the boys a favor with all my manual labor. It's good to be a good, 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 good neighbor.
Hi, my name is Anna and I play Neve.
Hi, my name is Em and I play Atlas Solomon.
And I'm Dakota. I play Mayri on the podcast Dice Rolls Can Kill.
It's an actual play D&D campaign.
It follows the adventure of 7 misfits
As they try to find a crystal shard that fell from the sky.
You can catch new episodes on Wednesdays. We post on YouTube and Spotify.
And follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Dice Rolls Can Kill.
But enough about us. Let's get you back to the wasteland.
I got lips, ruby and sweet. I've got hips that can't be beat. I got eyes that are looking for love. I just need a man who's man enough. I got arms that hold you tight. I've got charms to keep you with me at night. I've got all that you could ever want. just need a man who's man enough. Don't need another casual lover walking out the door in the morning light. I want a man who can stand on his own without looking for another lover every night. If you got style and you know how to please in a smile, it makes me weak in the knees. If you're a guy who is gentle and tough, you might be the man who's man enough. Baby, that's you. I see you over there. I don't need another casual lover walking out the door in the morning light. I want a man who can stand on his own without looking for another lover every night. If you got style and you know how to please in a smile, it makes me weak in the knees. If you're a guy who is gentle and tough, you might be the man who's man enough. You might be the man who's man enough. Yeah. Like an earthquake starting to roll, I felt my world shake, out of control, like a world war starting to brew. Baby, it's just you. Like a cyclone, wild and extreme, I got my mind blown, stuck in a dream, waking up without a clue. 'Cause baby, it's just you.
Nothing to do. Pairs up with the neutron for a cocktail or two. Atomic kisses, survived by a few. They had a nuclear blast. Said the electron to the neutron, you sure could be dense. With this much attraction, there's no civil defense. Let go of that energy, no need to be tense. Give me that nuclear blast. Einstein said that space is elastic. Twist his theory, it comes out bombastic. A mushroom cloud, a sight fantastic. Stick your head between your legs, kiss your ass goodbye. A happy electron, a neutron it's made. Don't give a damn about apocalyptic fates. They party till midnight, then boom, it's too late. It's a nuclear blast.
So you all wake up in the morning from a night of rest to the sound of, well, commotion out in the little community of Magnolia. You hear people going about their day. It is early still, but when the sun rises, it's time to get to work. So as you wake up, gathering your supplies, Ada would be waiting out there for you before you leave. And she would hand you this like little wooden box, and inside of it, she would just hand it to whoever would take it, and she would say, "If you give this to old Dante, this should help loosen his lips a little bit as far as information goes. So make sure he gets that and let him know that Ada sent you. And Shonda, I've done a lot of favors for Shonda, so just let her know that you stopped by Magnolia and you're friends with me, and she should give you a little discount on anything you purchase from her."
What am I looking at here, Ada?
Oh, she would flip it open, and there's like an inhaler there's an inhaler inside the wooden box.
Question still stands.
It can help elevate your speed capabilities for a short time.
Okay.
It's just for Dante. It's
All
helpful for him. It helps keep him in check.
Okay. All right. We'll make sure he gets it.
Good. Thank you for the bottle caps, too. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know,
what?
just for...
The ones that were left on my workbench. Thank you.
Why would someone leave? You said you found bottle caps?
Mm-hmm. Yes, 5 of them.
Strange. 5.
Reed kind of
I don't think that was
takes
us.
the gun out of his holster and like just puts it behind his back a little bit.
I don't think that was us.
But, thank you all again for everything you've done for us here at Magnolia. And know that you're always welcome back, and it would be nice to see you on the field again for the next year's championship. So, be careful out there, and take care of yourselves and each other.
Keep this
Thank
place
you.
running, Ada. It's beautiful what you have here.
Thank you. As she says that, you hear a voice call out. Leah, one of the individuals you met when you first arrived here in Magnolia, and she would say, "Ada, we have a problem." And it's Colton. And Ada would take off in that direction, following Leah. But you guys have your
going?
stuff.
I'm following.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also
What?
Yeah,
going.
we gotta know what's
Guys,
up.
we
right?
have an
If that
itinerary
bitch
we are
falls
supposed to be
asleep.
following. I just want to...
You're not even
Come on.
curious just a little bit, Phil?
It's probably like someone fell, scraped their knee real bad.
It
Well,
could
look,
be
we'll-
the.
We got
it-
places to be.
It could
I'm
be the
already
doctor
gone.
lady.
Yeah, Ruthie is like right behind Hawke, calling over her shoulder. It could be Dr. Wacko.
Okay, we'll check real quick, but if it's not Dr. Wacko, we gotta go. Okay?
You follow in that direction as you kind of wrap around the corner where she was, where Ada and Leah were heading. You see kneeling on the ground, holding Colton in her arms is Ada. He's been stabbed multiple times. And you see that the jail cell has been opened.
Oh, son of a bitch. Ruthie.
I'm immediately going for Colton.
Ruthie's.
Thank you, natural 20.
Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Oh, hell.
Oh, no.
Did we leave a knife on her?
Do you want to kind of like look at the area and see what you might be able to glean as you're over here? Or do you like...
I think like
I'm
immediately...
helping Colton specifically.
I think immediately Ruthie's gonna shout at Leah. Which way did she go?
I don't know. And you would see Colton is like been dead for a little bit.
No. Can I?
Yeah.
Can I do like a check to see if like there's like bloody footprints or like footprints in like the dirt or anything? No.
Yeah. So you can see as you go to look. Go ahead and roll. Let's do. Oh man, we roll so many of these. Let's do perception plus survival. I'm gonna say just a difficulty of 1 on this one.
Okay, I got a 4 and a 19.
Ooh, that was so close.
Real close.
She's
gonna kill another one. Watch out!
She's still here. She's behind you. Watch out!
And you see that there are 2 distinct pairs of footsteps that have blood on them. There's one. Yes, there are 2 sets. There is one that that is near, would be near where Colton's body is laying, dead. And then you would see like a drag mark where the door was clearly opened, from the outside, just based on kind of the way it's moving. And then you would see, some bloody footprints heading out, and kind of heading out and north of here as you continue to track it. But there are 2 distinct sets of foots.
Sorry, are both footsteps going off like they left together?
Yes, it looks like they left together.
All right, heading outside help.
Yeah, Ruthie will immediately
Mhm.
just like run and start following the footsteps, the footprints.
Okay.
I bet you one of her synths was able to track her and follow her here or something. We gotta go.
I think I'm gonna turn to Ada. Are you wanting to put a bounty on this woman's head?
You would see there is a moment of hesitation, but then there's something that just, there's a hatred and anger, and she says, yes.
I will collect it, and I'm gonna follow Ruthie.
Mm-hmm. And she just holds Colton in her arms. You take off. As you take off after Ruthie, what is Phil and Reed doing in this moment?
I'm going to.
Where are
are
the footsteps? Are they leading
leading
direction of the hub? Because do they lead out of town? Or do
They
they
do
lead
leave
somewhere?
out of town.
Okay.
They do leave out of
They
town.
lead northward, so that's kind of in the direction.
Yeah,
Kind of in the area.
It's kind of in the direction of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It looks like
Why
it's heading in
not?
that direction.
Yeah.
Why not?
Phil brings up the itinerary really quickly. Like, man, I guess this is going in the right. I guess this is. I mean, we should help them, but also this is going in the direction of the hub. So, let's go. And Phil will be kind of the last one to kind of trail behind.
After erasing travel north and writing in track killer.
Crossing out get Get breakfast and doing okay.
Yeah,
fine.
like rearranging.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, if we take out breakfast, this will give us a chance.
Swap
Okay.
this around.
Can I
Mhm.
use? Let me see. I'm pulling it up now. I feel like I should just print out the dog meat thing. Can I use Sputnik's special ability, Keen Sense? One or more of dog meat senses are especially keen. They can attempt to detect creatures or objects which characters normally cannot, and they reduce the difficulty of all other perception checks by 1 to a minimum of 0.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
You can. So I'm gonna say, let me roll a couple of things real quick. Okay. They only got 1, so it reduces it to 0. So yeah, so you're hot on the tail. You're hot on the track.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
But you can roll to get some action points if you'd like.
That is a 10 and an 8.
So
Yeah, this
that's
one's
your
success.
perception plus survive. That should be a success, right? Yep. So you have all you have so just 1. You said 1 success, right? So you have all 5 action. You have 5 action points now. You just get another one added to your pool.
I think we have
Oh.
6. I've been tracking them. I think we have 6.
Oh, 6? Hell yeah! There
Yeah.
you go. There you go.
We have
So
a
that's
full
the
6
max.
right now.
Yeah, you're at your max right now. Okay. Okay, awesome. So you're taking off in that direction. It is definitely heading. It is heading up. There's 2 routes to get to the hub. There's one that kind of cuts through, like, by lakes in a more kind of dangerous area, and then there's one that there's another route you can get to the hub, which is going up Route 17 and then cutting west towards where the intersection of 17 and 27 is. But it looks like it's cutting through the what would be considered a more difficult path. As it's
Gator
heading
claws,
through
here we come.
you're heading towards the lake as you just hear the sound of bugs just like as you head in that direction. But Sputnik is
I'm
on
following
it,
right
if you do not
behind.
call him off.
Like
He's just going.
I'm dead set on figuring out where this is leading and who it was. And maybe to kill the doctor once and for all.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
should have done it.
for sure. Yeah, so you push on forward and you continue. I am going to need this is purely a luck roll that we're gonna do right here. This is
Phil.
more to see if
Yeah, Phil, get up there.
if anything happens. So Phil, you need to roll. You got to roll your. So it's just luck. Nothing else gets added to it. Just your
Okay,
luck. So I think
just
you have to
luck.
hit an 8 or lower.
Yep.
And this
let's
is
do
to
them one
see
at
if
a time.
as things you don't run into anything.
Okay.
Oh, hell.
Outside of.
Whoa, kitty, watch out. Okay, first roll, a 19. Second roll,
Use an action point.
a no, it's a 6.
Oh,
It's a 6.
Oh,
that's not bad.
Okay.
A 19
Okay,
and
so
a
you-
6.
Okay, so you beat it. All right, so you're moving through. You see like these kind of like bulbous, like really large, kind of skimming across the lakes. There's like multiple lakes and small ponds as you're running through tracking this. You see like these huge mosquitoes just flying across, like swarms of them, and then you also see like these like kind of like maybe soccer ball size flies just flying through, but you're able to like they're focused on something else right now. As you're continuing to move through the space, the ground is sopping wet, just as you're going through. At least those of you that have to walk.
Horrible
Yeah.
noises.
Sorry.
Very good, but it was.
Yeah, pretty bad. Yeah.
Oh
Weird
my
noises,
god.
that's my thing. Moving through, you continue onward. You go for a while. They had a little bit of a head start because of based on like Colton's time of death. It was they've been gone for a little bit, but you continue to push forward. You keep on the trail. You go, and you can see kind of like you get through without running into anything because that was something that could have happened, which would have been interesting. But you see just on the outskirts as you're continuing onward, you see where the old highways, they're kind of broken and decrepit now, intersect at where the hub is located. It's a pretty luckily you left early, so it's not you're not incredibly it's not super hot and humid yet. But you would see like as you're moving in that direction, Sputnik is still just like going. I'm gonna need you to roll another one though. This is gonna be a difficulty of 2 as you head in to, so it would be a difficulty of 1 because of Sputnik as you head into the hub here.
We have a full 6. Use an action point, I say.
Yeah.
I don't need one. I got a 7 and a 12.
Oh,
cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so Sputnik is going, and as you make your way towards the hub, just a little kind of give you a glimpse of what you see here. It's made up of a collection of just shacks and makeshift buildings converted from like old rail cars, and just various salvage that's been collected over time. The atmosphere, as you kind of move in this direction, you're certainly moving at a pace that would be quite a juxtaposition to what's actually here. It's very like reserved. People are kind of to themselves, but they immediately like look at you as you all are moving in on this place. Folks of all walks of life. You see other wastelanders, raiders are here too. You would see like little makeshift huts with people selling lizards on sticks, and it fried lizards or grilled lizards on sticks. And you would see other little like huts with random scraps and parts. The air has like a weird scent to it. It's like rancid milk, earth, and sweat. It's bad. Yeah, people are certainly looking at you all as you move into space. But Dogmeat has got a beat on something, and you move with him. Are you going to try and be quiet as you see he's moving towards like this double stacked rail cars?
Are there people around the rail cars?
I would say there's probably like in the main, there's like a central, so essentially how the hub is set up, it's like basically this large square, and there's just buildings all around it. There's a central like equivalent of a courtyard in the center, and there's probably in total about 30 people walking about right now.
Okay.
Go for it.
There's no one here wearing those funny, silly little masks that we have come to know, right?
That you haven't seen yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Got it. Okay.
I have so much fear purely because of one thing that happened earlier in the session. I think when Ruthie catches up to whether it's the doctor or this like accomplice, I think she's just gonna like she's slowed down to like a fast walk now that she knows that she's near them. And I think the second she gets close enough, she's just gonna grab whoever is closest their arm and like pull them into kind of like a side alley or something that could give them some privacy. I have so much fear right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, because you're kind of going, okay. Okay. Let's see.
Oh god.
Okay. Bear with me. Okay. All right. I need you.
What?
I need you to go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Okay.
Take that extra
So that's going to be
D20, I
going to be
swear to God.
sneak plus your agility.
Okay.
Roll 3.
Luckily,
Roll
I have.
3.
Okay, I'll use one of my one of our points.
You have to beat 2.
Oh God. Okay, yeah. I also have a tag skill in sneak, so it becomes. Where's my agility? It becomes a 9, so I have to beat a 9, or I have to do 9 or lower. So I'll use one of our.
I'm thinking about using more of my action points, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I got a
I hope that's
7,
good.
a 6, and a 1.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Okay.
4 successes. Oh my god.
So you're able to sneak up on this person. They
So-
are. Yes.
That
go
means
ahead.
we get the action point back, right? Because it's another success over. Technically,
Yes.
we would get 2, but we're already full. So
Yes. Yes. You get the 1.
yeah.
You get the 1. Yeah.
hell yeah.
I'm so scared right now, you guys. I have so much fear.
Okay.
Because of something that happened earlier. No, don't.
No. You grab this person. They're wearing kind of like a kind of indistinguished, like nondescript, heavy like duster jacket. It's all like ripped up and torn. They have like a hoodie over their head. It's kind of hard to tell. Like their appearance is very like kind of androgynous, and like you can't really tell from like behind as you approach them. It's kind of just like all wearing baggy clothes. And as you grab this person and pull them into the alley, the light kind of hits their face, and you see in front of you. You don't have to be so aggressive on me. It's Sally Sue.
What? Sally?
Fuck.
I need to get out of here.
Talking
Not
what I
what I
was
be
gonna
here.
happen at all. What? Jimmy D? Jimmy? Where is he?
You
He
gave
knows
me a
how to
heart
pick a
attack.
woman. He knows how to
You
pick a
know how
woman.
to pick accomplices.
What the hell did you do?
I did my job. She's gonna do something.
I'm gonna shoot her.
You're gonna shoot her? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't kill her.
Before
We
she
need
does
her.
anything, I'm gonna shoot
Don't
her.
kill
in the
her.
head. And now I have center mass. So
Oh shit, that's right.
yeah, if I choose to strike my target in the torso location, I don't increase the difficulty of the attack, and I may re-roll a d20
Okay.
for the
Wow.
attack as well.
Okay.
So that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
I'm aiming it because what you
Wow.
have her right? Like, is she up against a wall? What's
Oh
the?
yeah,
you-
no, like Ruthie's
Yeah.
got her.
Then as I'm coming into the alleyway, if I heard all that, yeah, I'm gonna shoot her in the
Okay.
stomach
All
or
right.
something.
Yeah, go for it. So you're shooting her in the stomach? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Re-rolling that one.
As I see Hawke go for the gun, I'm gonna like kind of stand guard because we don't have any silenced weapons. So I'm gonna stand guard at the edge of that alleyway because
You think
some
I'm
shit's
scared
about
of
to
that?
pop off. Nope. Nope.
Hawke
That's the
don't give a
problem.
fuck.
I'm here to kill this bitch. Yeah. So, I got a 6, which does hit, but I also did roll a 20 again. Oh no!
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
tee hee and giggle.
Yep. So you so you fire
I do.
with that. And you said and it's hitting her in the
Stomach. Like,
torso?
if she's up against the wall, it's probably gonna be her side. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's great. So she does have. So she will remove 1 from the total damage, but
Okay.
just because she has a little bit of defense there. But
Okay.
yeah, you got it. You got it.
Woo! I got a 1, a 3, and a 5.
A 1, a 3,
Nice.
and a 5. So that's 2. That's a 1 and a 3 and a 5. So that's okay. So that's 2 reduced to 1. So she takes the bullet, and then I'm gonna say as a consequence, she's gonna get to react before she's gonna take a I'm gonna say consequence. She's gonna pull out a machete and just try and just go right into Ruthie's gut. Just
I need to stop being so close to bad guys.
Stop being the tank, dog. I swear.
okay.
I can't help it. It's in my nature.
I'm a big metal robot. Let me take the hit.
Okay.
I got a 13. I'm HP. I can handle it. I can handle it.
Oh yeah, you got.
I'm good. Just because I don't have any armor there doesn't mean I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
I wish I could. I did roll a natural 1. And a 6. I did burn an action point though. Okay. So okay. So I'm gonna I needed that because I was going for a specific location. So I needed to at least get 2. So Sally Sue got it. So she's
What
gonna
are you talking about?
It's great. It's fun. It's cool.
Mean?
It's so fun.
Don't
So fun.
don't emoji face me right now. What the
yeah, so you fire, it hits her, she looks over at Hawke and just goes, nice shot. And then right into Ruthie. And that's gonna be 4 damage on that. Yeah. She goes just like, yeah, just so that would officially so gunshots fired. Stabby stab.
Am I still holding on to her though?
You are still holding on to her. She has not got away.
Bite her.
So I'm gonna say at that point yeah, I mean you could. I'm gonna say where is Phil right now? I guess. Is Phil like?
Yeah, I don't even know if am I here yet? I don't know. Was I right? I was last to come in. I was behind Reed. So yeah, is Reed? If Reed's not here, then I'm definitely not here.
Yeah.
Reed I'm there. Yeah.
Reed is
Reed's
here?
like right at the yeah.
You're probably pulling up.
So I must be like right behind Reed.
As Ruthie's being stabbed. Probably.
Oh gosh, yeah.
It's great. It's so fun.
But I will say oh, go ahead.
Are we about to go into initiative?
Then
I'll save it for initiative. I think Phil's just wide-eyed at seeing this unfold in front of him.
Yeah, because her hood's down now.
Sally Sue too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if Phil's connected the dots that Sally Sue's the one who's freed the person from jail. I think they're just like, what the fuck? Sally Sue is stabbing Ruthie.
Yeah. Like, is it like in my stomach or is it like on this? Oh, it's like in there.
Yeah,
cool.
she stabbed like right like underneath the sternum area, like kind of like
into your lung, baby doll.
Yeah.
You know that part from Parks and Rec where Leslie's sick and she's like, if I was sick, could I do this? And then she just sits there and they're like, what are you doing? And she's like, cartwheels. That's Ruthie right now. She's doing cartwheels. She's doing cartwheels.
Amazing. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and everybody just shout me your initiative, please.
10.
10.
12.
13.
I think Reed's is 13.
10 as well.
Yeah.
10. Okay, Sally. Okay. All right. Hold on one second. Sorry, y'all.
We're good.
We have a this is gonna be a wild one. Yeah, so I'm gonna say the alleyway's pretty narrow. It's only about 10 feet wide. There's a few buildings that probably stretch about another 30 feet before it cuts to does like a L-shaped bend, kind of heading deeper into the hub. So with that said, okay. As you all are standing there, kind of like seeing this all happen, realizing it's Sally Sue, the gun shot off by Hawke, the machete being driven into Ruthie's stomach. You see, kind of like out of the corner of your eye, this figure appear out of nowhere, wearing a jacket and a hat.
Ba-bap.
Some mysterious stranger takes a
Fucking
shot
Jimmy D in the corner.
at Sally Sue.
Stranger.
So, Phil,
I hope they said that out loud as they shot the gun.
I'm his biggest fan. I'm his biggest fan.
Sir, I'm your biggest fan.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the mysterious stranger, you just hear bap bap. So Phil, I'm gonna let you roll.
Okay, yeah.
The
For
mysterious
sure.
stranger.
It's how many?
It's you get to
D6
roll.
or-
You get to roll 3d6.
3d6.
Or
or 3d20s.
Yeah, 3d20s.
Okay.
Yep. Oh my god, this is insane. What?
Yeah,
this
his
does.
damage is like insane, isn't it? It's ridiculous.
It's 8d6.
I hope he
Oh
kills
my
him.
god!
I hope he kills him.
A 6, and a 17.
A 6, a 6, and a 17.
Yes.
Okay, and his that's two. That is 2 crits because
What?
his.
Very, very cool.
I hope he kills her.
I mean,
How
I
many
kind of
dice
think
is
we
this?
should keep her alive for information, but you know what?
So fair, but you know what'd be so funny is if the stranger going bap bap in the corner kills her in one shot.
We're like,
So okay,
What
plot
the
versus
fuck?
comedy.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna say- I'm gonna say because this is kind of this is vicious physical damage too.
Vicious. He's
uh,
biting her.
Damn, took away my bit.
Oh my god. Okay. So I'm gonna say because you got 2 crits on this, I'm gonna let you roll an additional 2d6, so 10d6.
10d6. Okay, here.
Yeah.
I'll roll
If she survives this,
5 first.
it's a miracle.
Okay.
Reed may have some competition now.
For the first
Hey,
roll,
Ruthie might too. It's the mysterious stranger. Okay.
for the first
Y'all
roll,
got
I
two hands.
got 5, 2, 4, 4, 6. I'll roll another
Okay.
5 here.
I'll calculate it all out after too. This is gonna be insane.
And then 3, 3, 3, 5, 6.
Oh my god.
That's someone's phone number.
That's 6 damage and 2 damage effects, I believe.
Yeah, so that's 2.
All of her limbs bloodlessly and commodically blow off.
Just like
What
a
does
Mr.
it look
Potato
like
Head.
when the mysterious stranger kills Sally Sue?
Yeah, you see this mysterious stranger in the corner of her eyes, almost like he just like appears within a crowd or emerges from a crowd out of nowhere. Pulls up his revolver, shoots, and Sally Sue's head just explodes.
Oh!
Oh,
So now
all
you
over
got-
Ruth.
Yeah, all over Ruthie's face, all over Hawke. There's just bits and pieces all over you guys. Yeah, and then by the time we look over, he's gone.
yeah, I think Reed looks over and there's like the back of a duster jacket into the
Yeah.
crowd. That's it. Like,
I think there's a robot who believes in God now.
Which is even funnier when you consider.
Insane. Wow. Yeah, you just see the rest. You're holding the body. The head is gone, and it just The arms just go limp. You hear the sound of the machete ting 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 on the ground, and you just like feel the weight of this lifeless, headless body.
Ruthie is standing there in like pure shock, like in like Law and Order Special Victims Unit when like something like that happens, and like what I listen. Sometimes your girl just needs to binge watch that show, okay? It's fine. Ruthie's just standing there like in pure shock, like her hands still like her like I think she like drops the body and like her hands are just like she is like frozen. She does not know what to do. Like she is internally panicking. She's just like not breathing, not knowing what to do.
There's a crowd starting to gather. At this point, you would see people walking toward your direction, like what the.
Hawke is gonna look to Phil. Can you distract them away from here? Gesturing, I think, vaguely to the crowd that's starting to form.
Yeah, Phil has his hands like on his head. He kind of looks over to someone else like on the opposite side of town.
Oh my god! He's got mind powers!
And he points at this guy like across the town.
He exploded her with his mind!
Oh my god.
That's amazing. Go ahead and roll. I'm gonna say charisma plus speech.
Okay.
And that was so good. I'm gonna give you a free D20. You can get an extra.
Okay, charisma plus speech.
If you beat it by 2, something crazy is gonna happen.
Too.
Yeah, if you beat it by 2, something crazy is gonna happen.
Oh my god.
A nat 1, my first roll. An 18 on my second.
Okay.
And another 18 on my third.
You technically beat it by 2 because you got a nat 1, so we also get an action.
You crit. You see the guy is just some like normal run of the mill like wastelander that you pointed towards. He's like, "What, me?" And everybody's like, "Kill him! Get him!" And the guy's like, "What the fuck?" And he just starts running. And you just hear,
"Oh shit! No! I killed this guy!"
Demons!
I think Phil will now probably run over to Ruthie and Hawke and everybody and start trying to usher everyone like out of this area. Like, okay, let's move along. And I'll look around really quick. I'll grab like under their shoulders, like under their like in their armpits, Sally Sue's body, and just quickly like drag it away with us,
Ruthie
so we can like see if there's anything on them.
Ruthie is not moving.
Go further into the alleyway, like so we aren't in near town. Yeah.
Reed runs over and just basically doesn't ask what, just runs over with a stim pack and stabs it into Ruthie's back, just fully sorry.
Yeah, just shoving us all deeper into the dark alleyway.
I think
you find a little duck.
I think I stab it into her back and then immediately grab your arm and get it over my shoulder so that I can just help you.
Okay.
That's your move.
She's just letting you. She's like she is deep in shock. She is gone. She's not there. No one's home. She's doing cartwheels.
Yep.
So you. Oh man, I just realized that moment too from Park and Rec.
Thank you.
You see, so as Phil's dragging this body, the rest of you following, you tuck into this little nook in the alleyway, and you see it's it's up against the alleyway is up against a rail cart, a pretty long rail cart, a double one, two connected together. And you as you pull this body over, Phil, you see this individual standing there just pouring out a bucket of just garbage into a little box out back. They're wearing dark pants, a nice white-ish dress shirt and a tie and a black fedora with a red feather, but the person looks like they're like. You see this person. They look like how to describe this?
Yankee
Like
Doodle.
their skin is almost like shriveled. Their nose is missing. They look like they're a rotting living corpse. And you just see they like look over at you and it's like, oh, I'm not gonna say anything. Proceed. And he just
What's wrong with this town? Where are we?
I'm not
Phil
questioning
like
it.
pauses, and then it quickly again starts dragging the body.
Yeah. And they poke their head back out. Do you need anything to cover that up?
Do you have a blanket?
Do you have any linen?
Yeah, I got you. And he goes in, and he grabs
this guy
like a
rules.
tablecloth, and then just comes out and hands. He's like, "All right, here we go. Take that from me."
Before we cover the body, this sounds awful. I do want to loot it, essentially.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh God, that's.
Absolutely.
Oh, didn't even think about that before. But, you find so you got the machete.
Oh, baller, yeah, give him that.
She had like a sawed-off shotgun underneath her jacket. So you find a nice and it's got I would say she has like in the jacket, like it's essentially it's just like a heavy duster jacket. It's nothing that's like anything special, but it could be sold. She's got boots and everything. But you find she's got 12 rounds for the gun, the shotgun in her.
Does she have
there.
anything tying her to the doctor or where they were going?
Oh. So, it's so interesting that the head got shot off.
What do you mean? Was she
There's a note inside of her head.
Was she a synth? Wait, are there wires sticking out of her neck and stuff right now? Like
you would see like where as you go to loot her body, like right where the base of the neck is, you see like the small little like tic tac metal piece, kind of like the same one
Oh my
that was
god,
found.
she's another fucking robot. She's a synth.
Robot. We're surrounded by him. Crazy.
I knew Silas, you could not be a real person. I swear to God.
All right. And there's no like map or anything like
so
directing
you
to a specific town.
Coordinates of where they are.
Yeah.
So
where the base
you're
is.
good. You're good. Yeah, you would find there is information there.
Yes.
So you would find in here there is another location. It looks like another like outpost essentially. Just it's not too far from here. It's a few miles north to the northeast. And it is, you can see that it's like a map essentially to an outpost, a facility, and there would be an interesting symbol on it. It's like a human body with hands stretched out on it, and you would also see that there is a name to here that would be listed. Dr. Solomon Dorsey is the name.
Dorsey.
Solomon?
Solomon Dorsey.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm showing that to everybody as soon as I find it. I know we're supposed to go to O-Town, but this seems rather pressing at the moment. What do we want to do?
Phil brings up his itinerary.
Oh, hell.
And Phil just tears it up.
as you all are standing there, the individual would come back out again, and he would seeing Ruthie all like covered, he'd walk out. He'd have like a towel over his arm, and he'd have like a bottle of solution, some type of like cleaning solution, and he'd walk over. He's like, "Hey, darling, you look like you could, you got a little stuff on your face. Let me here." And he like goes to, he's like, he looks over at Reed. "Oh, I mean, I still in shock."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to be old Dante, would you?
Yep. Yeah, that's me.
You're the
Who said
person we're
That's
looking for.
convenient.
Oh.
oh no. You're next.
Put him up.
All right.
Ada
Okay,
sent us.
who-
That was a
Oh,
bit of a
Ada.
commotion, though.
Oh shit. Yeah, I was wondering. I mean, there's all kinds of like bangs and booms that go on here, but I was wondering what that commotion was all about, and I heard like bap bap, and I was like, "What is going on out there?" And
I don't even know what that was, if I'm being honest.
yeah. Well, welcome to the hub. You all need a drink? Or you heading out? You want me to take care of this body for you? Called on the house.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
That sounds great to me, yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe we had some questions for
Yeah,
you.
we
if
were
that was.
I honestly, I've been
Questions for me?
I'm so caught up out of the situation, I forgot why we were supposed to talk to you.
There's a lot going on.
Do you
I
know
hear a
why
lot of
we might want to
things.
talk to you?
I hear a lot of
What do you
things.
do?
People, I'm a bartender, my friend. So
Okay.
people tend to
People.
loosen their tongues when they're
we
after a few
are
drinks.
seeking people.
All right.
Right. Yeah, we are looking for people. You've seen a guy who looks like this guy?
Points to Reed.
He looks over at Reed and he goes, "Your daddy was here not a few years ago."
Always a few years ago.
Oh,
He,
so you know he was my dad just by looking at me. Oh.
Oh yeah. I could smell it too.
They got a smell? The Ramirez, they got a smell?
It's pheromones, boy.
Yeah, but... Okay.
It's
All right.
radiation. It does stuff to you.
It affects everyone differently.
Right, right. That's what I
You
try
have
and tell people. That's why I
superpowers.
look like I do. Huh?
You have superpowers? Ada told me you had superpowers.
You could say I have some superpowers, boy.
That's what I said.
But yeah, I know your daddy. He last time I saw him, he was kind of looked a lot like your friend. He snapped, you could say. He was traveling with some other guy, and they got into a bit of an argument in my establishment here, and they went out in the courtyard and had a little showdown, and let's just say your dad bashed his friend's head into a pulp.
Shit.
Holy shit.
Reed is like in shock. And you don't. Wow. Okay. And you don't know. You don't know why he did that.
He said he was acting funny. Said they were arguing about just a lot of disagreements about his distrust of Vault Tech and his friend, just it was a lot to do with that. It was
But,
I don't know.
Tell me
He
more
was a
about
little
that.
weird.
Who? On who? Who?
I think what was his name? Starts with a Z, I think.
Zane.
Zane is his name. Yeah, he was talking about how, well, not Zane, your dad was saying some funny business was going on. That the reason they got sent out here wasn't to rebuild. No, it was, I don't know, something about some experiment. I don't know. And Zane was like, oh, nah, they wouldn't do that. But then I kind of got busy and I really couldn't, hear everything going on. But they started getting a little feisty with each other, and I told them to get the hell out. This was an establishment, classy establishment. And they did, and something happened. He said, I heard the commotion, but by the time I looked out, he was, your friends, your dad's friend was no more.
Reed looks around. Is it a classy establishment?
It's pretty fucking nice, actually.
He's like, he's bluffing. This place sucks.
It's got like a little like makeshift chandelier just made of and like, and he's like, it looks like this ghoul is like reupholstered a lot of stuff. Like, it's pretty nice in there, actually.
Okay.
Sorry, boy.
Wow. No, that's just, never really heard about that side of my dad. I'm guessing
everybody's got a snapping point, We all do.
Oh yeah. I'm guessing he man. Alright. Good to know he's tough. I'm guessing he went up north towards O-Town then?
I assume so. I don't know. Probably.
Alright.
Sorry, my friend.
Oh, nothing to be sorry for. You're giving me leads. Anyway, I don't want to take up more of your time. I think
Oh,
there's
don't
another
you
one of
worry
us
about it.
looking
It's
for
all right.
somebody.
It's not too busy in there. Plus half of them are already.
No, I just mean
Half
there's
under the
another one of
bridge.
us who's looking for somebody too. So
Oh. Who's that? Which one of y'all?
The other human with the hat.
Hawke had actually been expecting Ruthie to speak up because they do know Ruthie is looking for their friend.
Ruthie is still
So they
gone.
were actually trying to see if she was going to say anything. Yeah,
She's doing
I wasn't
cartwheels,
sure
man.
if she was even with us right now. But yeah, he'll kind of come forward and again extend the locket. Did a young girl come by these parts?
He gets a little bit closer to it. He grabs a little pair of glasses and he just holds them up to his face because they won't rest on his nose, but he pulls them up to his face.
So sad.
And he puts it back in. There was a young woman and a little girl that looked a lot like that came in here about a week ago.
Oh.
And the little girl, she was quite sharp. And the young woman that she was with really seemed to have a good heart, and she had a bunch of little books for her. It was pretty cute, actually. Something you don't really see around here. They needed a place to stay, and they came in and saw old Dante, and I made sure they were taken care of, and they left, like I said, a short time ago. Actually,
Did they say where?
Yeah. She said, I was trying to chat with the young woman that's to kind of, I was worried about her. She said she's heading to a place called the Hill.
Does that ring any kind of familiarity with me or Ruthie?
I would say I'm just gonna let you have this one.
Okay.
The Hill is it is a place in like essentially Nuka Kingdom in O-Town. It's like you would have heard little rumors about it. It's like a little safe haven for
Okay.
people.
Did it seem like they were running from something?
That's what I'm worried about.
And no
They-
one's come in since asking for them?
No, well, there was a couple, fucking weird raiders. The ones with, like, they wear the silver
The
mask. They're
masks.
like, I didn't tell them, though. I'm not like that. And I know because those, excuse my language, those fucks are taking people like me and shipping them off somewhere to do some type of weird experiments on. So I
Fuck
told them
that.
to get the fuck out of my establishment before I put bullets in their head. Tell them what. Let them know. They'll learn what lead tastes like real quick if they don't get out.
Oh, I like this guy.
They mentioned where they take your people.
Yeah.
And he is
They,
pushing this specifically for Ruthie. Even if she's not here, at least then we have information so when she's, back.
I think at the mention of the Faceless, there's a little glint in her eyes, like she's kind of starting to come back a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So you as he says this, there is a location. It's not quite an O-town. It is southwest of it. It's some type of like military facility. He grabs a map, or he's like, "Oh, don't you all have those little maps on, your little thingies, your little thingamabobs there?"
Yeah, I got one.
And he would have you move, and then he would give you a nav. He would like basically help you find like a spot to drop a waypoint or a nav marker. He's like, "That's what I've heard. One of them was running their mouth in the bar, and I overhear things."
Thank
All
you
right.
very much.
Of course.
You said that you recognize smells?
Yeah.
Anyone
Like you,
like me? Yeah.
your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long ago?
Not too long, actually. Day and a half, maybe. He's the one running the operation. I told him to get the fuck out of my place.
She looks really confused when he says this. She's what? No, he's no brains. What? It's the shock. He's not running any operation.
Darling, I'm sorry to tell you, but he was leading that. I'm sorry. The wasteland?
She starts laughing. She starts laughing and like backing away from Reed. She's like, "No, you're no, no. He's not. He's not. He's not with them. He's not with them. You're lying."
That's what you need to tell yourself, darling. That's fine.
You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking... And she's gonna just, like, make her way out.
Hey,
You're a fucking liar.
Well,
Don't touch me. She's just gonna exit and leave.
what? Reed
Thank
looks
you,
back to
Dante.
Dante. What operation? What are we talking about?
They're doing something with us. People like me. Super mutants. whatever they call them.
Oh, shit.
We're all just trying to survive out here. Now they're... Who the fuck knows? But I'll tell you one thing. Her brother... Wasteland changes people. And... until she can figure that out, it might take her a while to accept that her brother is what he is.
She knows that better than anybody I know. So. Shit.
We need to go before she goes too far on her own.
Yep.
Oh, and I didn't get your name, but he would look at Hawke. The little girl, she left something here. I think she forgot it. And he would go in and grab
Don't say it.
a stuffed giraffe. I figured if you're looking for her, she'd probably want this back if you found her. Or when you find her, I should say.
When I find her, yes. He's gonna take it and I think just hold it in one of the claws. He doesn't have pockets. He's just gonna hold it. Thank you for keeping it safe. Yeah, we should go now.
Yeah.
All right. Be careful out there, y'all. It's keep your heads on the swivel in this place.
Of course.
Thanks for everything, I guess.
Yeah. Sometimes a little hospitality goes a long way. Am I right? All right.
Reed walks out and looks for Ruthie immediately.
Hawke does too, yeah. Yep.
Awesome.
All right, catch you later then.
Did we give him...
and Phil leaves and follows everyone else.
Did we give him the thing?
Oh, Reed!
It's okay.
What thing? What?
The thing she gave you.
jet.
Oh, that's right. Oh, God.
Give it to him, quickly!
Oh, Ada gave us this read.
Oh, he flips it open and he's like, all right, thank you. And he kind of like tips his hat actually, and then he goes to the body. He's like, all right, gotta figure out what to do with y'all. And then he starts dragging off the side.
Right.
Okay, you head up after Ruthie.
Ruthie, where'd you go?
Where did I
Anywhere
go?
specific?
Honestly, I feel like
I'll say.
I think she just.
Oh, go ahead, Ruthie.
No, go ahead. You go.
I was gonna
You go.
say, like, as you all like, this crazy thing happened. You literally saw Sally Sue's head get blown off. You found the little chip in her, in like the base of her neck. Dante, this people missing things. As you all go out and you're trying to find Ruthie in this somewhat strange place that is definitely not for the faint of heart. And as you move out to find Ruthie, that's where we'll end our session this evening on that note.
Oh no!
Oof.
Evil.
Evil.
Yeah.
And cruel.
Yeah.
Evil!
Every
Amazing.
villain is lemons.
Awesome, y'all. Well, there we go. Episode 5 coming at you. But we'll call it there for the evening. So, and if you haven't already checked it out, we do a little after show after each episode. It will release the day after our episodes, or the Fallout Dugout. So if you want to hear us talk about kind of our cast reactions, if we level up, kind of what they end up picking, take a watch. You'll hear some little extra tidbits from our sessions. But until next time, take it easy out there, and we'll see you next time in the Wastelands. Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.